Are we live? Are we live?
Good morning. Let's try this. I don't get service over here on the mountain, so
On the mountain, boy.
this is why you have to see me.
I'm trying to fix my microphone.
Ugh. I'm gonna try to cook with my
Turntables in a
stove
microphone.
in this weather and see if it'll actually work. So fucking annoying.
Hey, Power Wrap. Wow, so much easier. I don't have to. It's like live in 2 seconds.
These cell phone issues are so aggravating. I don't understand how I'm gonna do my schoolwork. It's really stressing me out. It's my hugest concern right now. I'm in a great mood, ready to wake up.
Nah, we don't need a disclaimer anymore. As long as we're good little angels. I was in trouble before. YouTube was like, you better be good, Steve, or else we'll ban you for a week. And so for 3 months we had to do a disclaimer, but I don't think we have to do it anymore. I kept it going for a little bit. Lost our pants.
I don't know where my pants are. I have on some. Good morning. While I'm out here, I'll check my pee.
CJ, thank you for coming a good little angel again. I don't know when you stop being a good little angel.
Yeah, bye.
I'm dying.
Town.
What the fuck was that?
I can't see. Where are my fucking glasses? God damn! I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah, you've been in a good little angel for 11 months.
I can't fucking see. I had to fucking leave.
Why are you yelling?
I haven't had any coffee. I haven't eaten since.
Oh, I'm quitting coffee. Today's day 1 of no coffee. We're already like, I can't remember what day we're on of no Mountain Dew. I think we're past that. But no more coffee. I found out, I don't know if I should tell you guys this. There's like up to 10% of pre-ground coffee is cockroaches. Supposedly, so I was like, 10% is way too much. I could accept like up to 2% maybe. I'm not doing it. So I would have to throw out my coffee maker and buy beans instead, and a grinder. I have a weed grinder. I don't have a coffee grinder, so just not gonna drink coffee because I'm not paying for that shit. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes.
Since yesterday at 5 o'clock. I'm fucking annoyed now, and I woke up in a wonderful fucking mood.
I didn't know this before, and now I feel sick. I found this out yesterday, and I was like, ah! And I told Tink. Exactly, Patty. With 10 grams per.
Some bullshit.
Ugh.
My goddamn YouTube check is less than $500 this coming month.
Kick the Mary Jane habit? $500?
Hey, listen.
Nappy?
I'm getting in the back. Go, Spider-Man legs.
Overstimulated.
Ooh, these ain't no Spider-Man hips. I'll tell you that much.
At It's Day Super Chatted $1.47. Everything we eat has some sort of bug parts.
Thank you, CJ. Thank you for the 2. But specifically cockroaches, I just don't like that. Why is it specifically cockroaches? It makes me upset. But why were you be quitting Mary Jane? Bombastic side, I accept edibles and vape. Buy only one night. I can't read. Only took 1 hit last night. My dreams are vivid and crazy. But I am through the hardest part. Mary Jane doesn't work for me now. Oh, like your tolerance is too high? Yeah, just take a tea break. And then like after a week, you should be good. I don't know why quitting Mountain Dew made my dreams vivid, but I'm still smoking a fuck ton of weed and having dreams. I have to go back and see what the fuck Bert's talking about with her YouTube check.
My goddamn YouTube check is less than $500 this coming month. I've got...
I mean, she did take a week off, and we're only halfway through the month, so really, she made like $500 in a week then, which isn't the greatest. But she also went to jail for a week, and then she took like other time off. She got to stop taking time off.
To start making money. This is my only source of fucking income. I did a job interview this morning at...
Well, why do you do streams for like 5 hours with a bunch of copyright music in it, or just listen to music? And then, yeah, why'd you take a week off to just like get drunk at Randy's?
6:45, and the motherfucker didn't hire me, and I'm sick of it. It was a goddamn construction company, for motherfucking sakes. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hire you. That child abuse charge looks really bad.
Yeah, it is bad.
Yeah, I know, sir. I ain't been able to find work since 2016 because of it. Because of a fucking lie. Because of racism, blatant racism. It's unfucking believable.
Do a lot of white people lose their kids
I'm sick
because of racism?
of doing job interviews. I'm sick of fucking putting in applications. I'm sick of fucking trying. And YouTube is my only...
She was like, you know, if I'm in like a nice place, I can just get drunk and eat for a week, then I can survive in this weather. But after that, and she went to Randy's. She's chilling at Randy's for a week.
source of income. So support me or don't, I don't give a fuck. But I'm sick of not having the goddamn internet when this is how I make money off of. I make money off of the internet. I shouldn't have to drive 30 minutes down the fucking road to find service. This is 2025. I pay for a fucking service, and I deserve to have service because I pay for it.
Yeah, she said her kids were only taking because the social worker, this is her words, was fat and black.
It's ridiculous. Every fucking morning, gotta make a fucking hour drive just to go brush your teeth and find a bathroom. Make an hour fucking drive just to go wash your ass. Make an hour drive to go find food, and then an hour drive back to fucking find your parking spot. I've went through hundreds of dollars in gas this past week. Hundreds. And I'm back on E. And we just filled up yesterday, day before yesterday. And I'm 63 miles till empty.
One step closer to the
And you gotta think, you gotta do that 3 to 6 times a day. When you gotta go find a bathroom, you gotta go find a bathroom. That's a fucking hour drive. 30 minutes to the bathroom and 30 minutes back. There ain't nowhere to stay. There's no Walmart, there's no Planet Fitness. People don't understand because they ain't never lived in a car, but there's nowhere to stay. You absolutely have to make those drives out here. And I have to be out here. So, it sucks.
Shouldn't have to be out there right now.
And it sucks even more to do these fucking job interviews. I mean, at least the guy was honest. I've had 3 or 4 people in the past couple weeks be honest. They told me straight up that it was the child abuse charge. At least I'm getting a little bit of honesty out these motherfuckers. That's new. That's new. Because usually they just don't even call me back. So I will say that these construction companies that I've been interviewing with, they do call me back. Good old boys give me a phone call and say, yeah, I can't do it.
Do you think it looks suspicious maybe that Brooke from North Carolina, who has all these crazy charges, is applying for jobs out of state? Like, you think the jobs out of state are just like, yo, just don't even call her back, man. Like, this is a red flag all over the place. But when she's applying for jobs in North Carolina, they see that she's from North Carolina. Maybe they're like, we'll just tell her. You got too many charges, honey.
Which is crazy because it's construction. It's not that, it's that I'm a pretty girl and...
Because, like, I'd be questioning it. If someone was applying for a job at my work from, like, a different province with an extensive criminal history and a crazy YouTube channel, I'd probably just be like, I'm not touching this. I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole.
I've had several owners tell me that I would be a distraction. So that's what it is. It's that I'm a girl. They don't think that I have enough strength to complete the job. They think that I would be preoccupied with girly shit. I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is. This ain't my first rodeo. I've done construction many, many times before, and they're just weird out here. They're weird out here.
Just weird, you guys.
You don't see women in men industries out here. It's very rare. You go over to the fucking lumber mill or Duke Energy, it's not a lot of women. Few far and in between. But at least he was honest. I get sick of it. Stop applying. It was an email from the corporate office that you've applied to pretty much every Walmart in the fucking East Coast area from Florida to fucking Virginia, and we can't hire you. So please stop applying.
Not even in the warehouse?
Right now, and I don't know where my fucking pants are.
I don't know how you lose pants. You're wearing pants. Have you guys ever lost pants in your car? She slept on her land last night.
There's a pair.
Maybe she left her pants inside. You lost pants in your car? She built a fence or something one time too. Construction.
I'm trying to get them up, but I'm gonna have to get in the front seat and then get out and pull them up.
Constructing
I
things,
just didn't know
honey.
where the hell they were. I was in such a great mood, and then having to fucking drive down the road pisses me off. I also didn't want to come back here because that's where those two weird guys were yesterday.
Who are the two weird guys?
I am thoroughly convinced that people that have loud cars with them loud mufflers never got any attention in life, and so that's why they got them loud mufflers, honey, because they just trying to get everybody's attention in the world because they never got loved as a child. I'm convinced.
Is that what this YouTube channel is? Like Brooke's
Gotta
YouTube
get 'em
channel?
up. I'm convinced.
Where the hell are we? Is that a bridge?
It is cold, y'all. I'm gonna have to warm up before.
Looks like a wasteland.
And I don't even know if the stove is gonna work because it's 30. It's 24 degrees. It said 30, and then when I left it, now it's 24. I don't know. I don't know. Damn, it's cold in this bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Your
I need to
YouTube's
clean
enough for.
up bad. Oh my god. I just want to cry right now.
No.
I don't have a cup. I don't have a cup. What am I gonna put it in? My hands? My coffee? Am I just gonna pour it out the pot into my hands? I don't have a cup. We broke the
You broke the cup?
cup yesterday. Remember at the car wash? It fell out of the car.
I might have skipped over that if it was like boring parts of the day. I don't remember that. But she broke her cup. Just pour the coffee from the pot into your mouth.
And it was sharp on the handle, so I threw it away because I know that I'll get cut.
Sharp on the handle, y'all. Duct tape. You could duct tape it.
I guess I can just drink it out the pot.
Right. There you go. See?
Lord have mercy. Nothing's ever easy.
I need two
it's
things
not.
to hold my beverage
I
at night.
sometimes wonder if I did have a full-time job and I was working
You're homeless.
40, 50 hours a week, how the hell
Supposedly.
I would do it. Like, boss, it takes me damn 15 hours a day just to feed myself and wash my ass. When am I supposed to come in? And I'm just gonna have to come in with a dirty ass, unfed, because it interferes with my survival. You know, like, seriously, 100%. And when I was working a job and living out of my car, I was working 2 jobs and living out of my car. It was crazy. There were days that I went to work dirty because you don't, if the parks and rec are only open for me to wash my ass between certain hours and those hours I'm at work, then I don't get to shower. You get it? Because they're closed. There's nowhere else to shower. So, you know, it's one of those things where if I rolled up on a Planet Fitness when I got off of work at 2 a.m. and they was closed, and I had to be back at work at 8 a.m. Well,
She's working 8 a.m. to 2 a.m.? I find that highly unlikely.
Unless they open up at 7 in the morning, I just wasn't getting a shower. Do you get it? Do you understand how hard this can be, trying to work a job and meet your basic needs every day, like feeding yourself, cooking? Like, here's the thing, you can go buy a quick meal.
No, she was working 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. She'd be rich. This wouldn't be an issue.
But it's going to be more expensive, if not just as expensive as cooking. So it's a catch-22. It's not cheaper to cook. It's not cheaper to eat out. It's about the same damn price nowadays, which is really sad. But yeah, people don't understand how hard it is to live out of your car. I mean, look what I'm having to do this morning. I done had to make a fucking 30-minute drive just to go find somewhere to damn make coffee, and then I ain't even got a cup to put it in. I don't have to be at school until like 11 o'clock, so I'm grateful for that, but I want to jump off a bridge right now.
Don't do that.
Oh, and since we're back here, and I had those 2 boys roll up on me yesterday, for those that didn't see what happened, there was 2 guys that went by with a canoe in their truck.
They didn't roll up on her. They drove down the street. I was gonna be like, I don't remember anyone rolling up on her. I do remember her being like, oh my god, there's a guy on a canoe in a truck or something.
Right. But they went by and they went over these railroad tracks right here in front of me, and
What, maliciously?
there was this look in their fucking eyes, man. I don't know what to call it. I see that shit all the time in perverts.
The fuck?
And there was this look, and they were both staring at me. It was 2 guys in a truck, and I'm just like, oh God, there's that look. And I even said, God, I hope I don't have no problems. And it
This is fucking insane.
wasn't 2 seconds later. They come over these railroad tracks. They were staring at me sitting here. And I said, I had this fucking feeling. And sure enough, it wasn't 2 minutes later, them son of a bitches come back this way, pulled in right here, backed up like they were gonna go down here and drop that canoe. But let me show you. What did I tell you? This is
Nobody's canoeing. It's fucking winter. Do you see all the snow? And the lake's probably frozen?
not a launching point for boats, canoes, kayaks. You can't launch shit into this
They didn't even come down here. I'm gonna have to go back to the stream yesterday. She's stupid fucking Brooke.
water. Let me show you why. Because it's nothing but fucking ground, bruh. How were they gonna launch that canoe
That
with all of
didn't
the? You
happen.
think they gonna carry that motherfucking canoe over these rocks, down this embankment, down that embankment? They wasn't launching no damn canoe. They were being perverts, trying to talk to some girl, which I get. Y'all fucking lonely out here, but y'all don't. Listen, that ain't my business. Y'all, it is so cold.
I'm just gonna have to go to my own stream and search canoe. I don't know why I can't find it. And I'm looking at that same playlist we're in. My brain's just not working properly anymore.
It's 24 degrees. The ground is solid. Yeah. Oh, shit.
See, Tay, thank you for gifting 20 memberships. Welcome, good little angels.
Every time. Damn car's a mess. Oh, y'all know what? Oh, I do have cups. I do have cups. Where the hell did those come from? Y'all, it is so cold. It is unbearable. I'm starving right now. I'm gonna have to buy something. I can't do this. It's that fucking cold that my hands are gonna bleed. Like, goddamn. And like, if I would have been over there, then I might have made it work. But over here, it's fucking 6 degrees, 7 degrees cooler. Hold on. It feels like fucking 19 degrees out there.
Okay. You get out of here for a second, Brooke. This is gonna look weird. But this is from yesterday? Because she does like 4 or 5 streams in a day, right? So I don't know what stream it's in. I don't know what to search for. But this is, I'm pretty sure this is it.
I think I'm about to be kidnapped. Oh, God. 2 boys in a truck with a canoe. He like slowed down and looked like he was about to pull in here. Boy. Let me get my weapons, y'all.
Your weapons? And then I don't think they come back. Just looking ahead, they don't come back, I don't think. Hold on.
Kind of excited right now, if I'm just being honest, because work. Truck with a canoe. Oh, God.
No, you're not.
2 boys in a truck with a canoe.
It was doing that stupid thing where it was looping. Yeah, no, nothing happened after. They didn't come back in and try to go. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. So, I don't know. She just made up a whole bunch of other shit to that story. All they did was drive by. That's all they did.
I'm gonna have to just buy something. I wonder if that new restaurant that we passed the other day is open. It was called like Rye, R-Y-E. I think it's like a sandwich or a bread or like, ain't rye bread? Ain't that bread? Where is, damn it, every time. Yo, I'm sick of this cold weather now. I'm at my breaking point with the cold weather. I liked it for like 3 days, and now I'm just like, God can keep this. Jesus, what you doing? Y'all, low-key, there ain't shit for 30 minutes. There's nothing near me.
Why did you make me do that twice? God.
Nothing.
Kit Kat, thank you for being a good little angel for
Hold
7
on,
months.
I wonder if Smith is open. Let's go to Smith's. It's a breakfast mom and pop grill place. I think they're open. I don't think I've ever even eaten there, but we can try it. So there is one spot. It's a damn gas station. Look at that golf course. Look at that log cabin in this woods right there. I love that little house. It's perfect. It would be perfect for me. This little house right here. Love that little house. They had that piece of, they wanted $189,000 for that house right there. I actually looked at it back in 2019, and that's when I bought my land and bought the trailer. So I was looking at that house, but the location, y'all, that thing backs into a damn river. If that river ever damn floods, that house is gonna be the first thing that goes. I can't believe they even built that house right there. It's crazy how it's catty-cornered on a turn. It's like on the corner of a turn, but it backs up into that river. Dude, can you please not? Because there's probably fucking ice on the roads and you're on my ass and I'm doing fucking 40 in the snow. So please, get off of me. Literal fucking 500-foot drop-offs right here, and this asshole in a Chevy, of course, is on my ass. That are trying to get kidnapped, killed? Okay, all right. So we're just gonna, I guess, order something. I don't know. I don't know how they do it.
No.
Hopefully they got somebody in.
It's really weird because there's apparently a theme with canoes. Guys with canoes, Brooke is convinced they're gonna kidnap her. It's just really weird because I thought I'd be able to find it like through this other thing that searches her whole channel with the transcripts with just like kidnap canoe. But no. She's accused many people of with canoes of trying to kidnap her, which is fucking weird to me.
They're cooking. Fuck you, dude. I hope you fucking get a flat today. Y'all hear him rev his engine when he went by me. You prick. There's freaking snow on the ground. Idiots like that are why people die on the road. Where's my card?
Idiots like Brooke who don't get snow tires.
Hope your damn toolbox flies off the back of your truck. Hope you lose the whole damn pack on. Rushing me.
Canoe
Damn
folk are
mountain
known
town. There's damn
kidnappers.
500-foot drop-offs around this curve over here. Y'all have been over there with me. That's Lookout Point. Remember where we can see across clear half of the state? That's where I just come through, and damn assholes on my damn tail. Everything is frozen. When I read that it's 21 degrees out here, I slowed my ass down because black ice. Black ice.
It's weird to me because like I think she doesn't even recognize it. You think she'd profile him, right? She'd be like, honey, guy with a canoe, you know that he's lonely and he's just looking for women or something weird, right? But so it's just this like kind of go hand in hand for some reason. C-Tay, thank you for gifting another 20 memberships. Welcome to Little Angels.
So I've never been in here. Let me show you what it looks like. Little hole in the wall mom and pop's little rustic diner. I don't know if I'll get service in here, but we're gonna see. I don't want to be too rude and film up in here, but pay attention quickly.
Okay, pay attention quick. What are we paying attention to? What is this place? You want a damn counter? Here, let me see.
Good morning. Good. How are you?
Okay, you wanted a bowl right, Patty? Okay, there we go. What we need today?
Can I look at a menu? I've never been here before. Thank you, ma'am.
Stream is 2 hours and 40 minutes. She's in a restaurant place.
Oh, I could have grabbed that. Sorry. So they got breakfast plates starting.
I think she's still filming because, like she said, she's broke. She's like, I've only made $500 this month. Ah.
At $5. Breakfast sandwiches starting at $3 to $2.50 actually.
I guess all those Cinnabons and whiskey Or just too tempting. She couldn't pass it up. She's like, yeah, I'll take a week off of YouTube. Just out of nowhere.
$2.50 for an egg sandwich. I think I'm just gonna do a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Okay, you want anything on that?
Mayonnaise is fine. And y'all don't take card, do you?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, good.
Toast is good.
Toast is fine.
You want something to drink this morning?
Yes, a hot black coffee would be nice.
Okay. Tell you what, I'll have you ride up. You want to take care of that lady and keep her off the bus over there?
Well, thank you. Is this okay? The stress I had to go through trying to get that stove out. I was going to do it until I read that it was 21 degrees. I was going to chance it at 30 degrees to see if I could do it. It's too painful, y'all.
I could do it.
Good. Good morning. How are you?
No.
Good morning. Yes, y'all staying warm in here, I see.
Maybe it's
you.
good. It's got Brooke's seal of approval, and she's a very hard person to get that from, her approval. She's very picky.
It is. It says 19 feels like. Well, that was over in Pine Hall. So.
I took off to the house while ago, and just like this, I didn't realize it was the coat.
Well, you look nice. You look comfortable but nice, professional.
But I usually wear something.
Oh, I forgot the date.
Standing up here where that door is open with this coat.
Yeah.
You working at the plant, huh?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give you a minute.
Well, thank you.
Well, here I'm.
Thank you. All right. Let's run out here. I'm gonna grab. I hope I got some damn cash to tip them. I know I'm getting something to go, but y'all know who I am. How I am. Who I am. Yeah, y'all know who I am. I can't help it. It's two little old ladies up in there cooking in that grill by themselves, packing all that food by themselves. They asked me if I worked at the plant, Duke Energy, because of the way I'm dressed. Oh, that's funny. No, I'm just a
Just fucking weird.
blue-collar loser.
I'm not any collar. What's a YouTube? What would a YouTuber be classified as?
That's so funny. She said, "You work over at the plant?" I was like, "No." Oh, yay, I do have. Yay. All right. Thank God. I got two $1 bills. Ugh. They probably split tips in there, too.
A YouTuber would most accurately be classified as a no-collar worker. Yeah, you don't got no collars, Brooke.
So, where'd I put my card? Oh, I put it in the trunk.
And Brooke are collarless.
Oh, let me look out for traffic. That's funny.
We're just stray dogs out in this world. No collars.
See, I even look like I'd fit in. They just need to damn give me a job. Nice.
No collars, only worth $2.
Somebody's smoking the devil's lettuce first thing in the morning. Might be a dead skunk. It's probably a skunk out in them woods. I'm glad they got black coffee because I was gonna freeze out there without it.
Alright, you work at Duke Energy? Nah, I'm at work right now.
Grams. So the people that own this place live next door. They've owned it for like probably 40, 50 years. I don't know. Long time. Oh, 1969. It's family ran and
In the
operated.
summer of '69.
1969 it
Smiths.
says.
Is it Smiths? Yep.
So what is that,
We
like
open
50 years?
Smiths.
Because my mom was born in 69, so If she was alive, she'd be in her 50s,
Whoa, yeah.
something like that.
Oh, it's been 6 minutes. Alright, you guys are wrong today. You're wrong about drug use when it's not a booze. Alright, hold on. Let me show you guys. Let me do the reveal. I'm gonna end the poll before you guys switch your answers. Fuck, I took the thing away. Here we go. It's 72. 72. So that 75 would have been the right answer, the closest answer. Not 300. Not 300 dams today. Still a lot of dams for 2 hours. For only 2 hours. That's a dam every other minute. That's more than a dam every other minute. Apologize? Apologize for what? Apologize? What happened at Brooke in court? Nothing. It's March 2nd.
Y'all know who's adorable?
They were telling me to apologize. I was like, well, I didn't do anything. Not today. Not yet. I haven't told Jesus to suck my dick yet or anything.
I'm looking at oh sorry, I'm on the phone. Oh, no, but David Beckham, yeah, he's very adorable, and his wife. Yeah, he's a national football player. Soccer. Yeah, they've had a cute relationship, Victoria Beckham and David Beckham. I think they've been pretty family oriented, pretty loyal, you know. They seem to have a very healthy relationship. Another one that I like is Ronaldo and Georgina. Now, I could be wrong, but they seem like they really love each other. He's a soccer player, too.
I don't know any soccer players. I'm surprised Brooke knows soccer players. Do you guys know these guys?
But she seems very dedicated to the family, both of them, Victoria and Regina.
No, the Facebook of Mayadan and the other place. What is the other place? Madison and Mayadan. The Facebook place. They're gonna make another court date, and I hope that that's the court date that she gets sentenced. Or maybe she'll be found not guilty. Maybe they'll be like, wow, Brooke is just an innocent little angel, and Sam Page has been hiding these records, and he's actually evil. And this has all just been a distraction from his shenanigans. That would be crazy. But I don't think that's what's going to happen.
You know, I think that's her name. She's gorgeous. But they seem very dedicated to their families.
I also didn't think people would be eating babies, though. And just a bunch of other crazy shit. So who knows? Anything could happen, you guys.
And honestly, if you're entering into a marriage, that needs to be front and center in order for it to be healthy, you know? Did y'all see that? What do I keep doing with that thing? Did y'all see the short that I posted this morning with the bride and groom? If you have not seen that, you need to go see that. I posted it this morning. It's the last thing I posted on my short feed.
Well, I'm not going to go look for it because this was a while ago. Just describe it.
Where do I even begin now that I've had some coffee? Oh, look at this.
What is that? TNT? Not actual TNT, hopefully. Pete, what the fuck?
You know you're in the South when you're rolling around with damn TNT in the back of the truck bed. It's a joke. It's a joke. Okay, so bride and groom standing at the altar. Preacher is right in between them, and the bride is all dressed up in her beautiful white gown, and she looks so pretty. And then there's the groom. A disappointment to humanity. This guy, she says her vows. She's like, oh, I want to share my life with you till death do us part, in health and beautiful vows, right? And then they pan over to the damn groom, and the preacher says, do you have your vows prepared? And this jerk face says, yeah, I can't wait to smack that ass every day. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all,
She told us this before.
oh, y'all have to see this short. Please go watch it. It is crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. Something that I could see, this girl laughs like it's funny. But listen, I see through that bullshit. She didn't think that was funny at all. It probably hurt her tremendously, and she's probably been putting up with his shit for far too long. He probably behaves like this all the time. It's very clear that not only is he immature, but he's a surface level person
Well, she knows what she's getting married to then, yeah?
who is incapable of feeling
She can't be like, oh, he just pretended to be this person he wasn't. And then all of a sudden, I was married to this idiot. Like, he just seems like an idiot. Maybe she loves that.
emotions, clearly, because he can't even communicate properly. Because if he was an adult, then he would want to communicate properly to his new wife how much he loves her.
You gotta calm down, Brooke. If she doesn't care, why is it such a big deal? I wouldn't care. If I wrote like crazy vows and then my to-be wife at the altar was like, yeah, I just can't wait to jump on that dick every night, I'd be like, all right. It's like, why does it matter to you so much? Why is she so fucking angry about it?
And respected her and was going to be devoted to her. But he failed to do so because he's not equipped to do so. He's ignorant. And in my opinion, this bride
Or this couple, I don't know. Makes me want to see the video now.
probably has low self-esteem, low self-worth. And she's been putting up with this behavior for years out of desperation, out of wanting
Like, she's just making this whole story up out of nothing.
to simply get married. She looks like she's about the age, my age, where women start to come into, their maternal instincts
This is totally projecting.
kick in, and they want to settle down, and they want to find the one and have children. And
She must be my age and thinking all of these thoughts that this isn't me thinking these thoughts. This is this woman. I'm just psychic.
she looks to be that age, and so does he. He actually looks to be around 40, maybe even older. And so it's really sad. I hope that 10 years from now, or 2 years from now, or 2 months from now, when they fucking get a divorce, I hope that she comes forward and she talks about how this moment made her feel, because it went viral. There's millions of views on this video, and it's one of the most disrespectful wedding ceremonies that I've ever seen. It's probably the most disrespectful wedding
They're
ceremony.
causing me to have to urinate. They are remotely, with robotics, making me have to use the restroom at inopportune times when it is almost impossible. They have remotely forced me to urinate on myself in my car. Remotely.
Oh, Heather.
At It's Day Super Chatted $7.33. Steve, did you know Cash Taylor and I have a lot in common? My dog's name is Cash. We have the same last name. We both have dogs in our profile picture, and our birthdays are 13 days apart.
That is a lot in common. CJ, thank you for the 10. Maybe you guys... Are you guys related? If you have the same last name?
Hey, listen.
Imagine
And
you
it's
guys end up being
really,
twins.
it's annoying for me, because it's like, sir, first of all, do you think the queen of knowledge of perverts, do you think that I'm that dumb? They do. They do. They're that dumb.
At Cash Taylor 9804 Super Chatted $10. Steve, thanks again for all the videos. Chat sure is a bunch of good PPL2 woohoo.
Whoa, thank you, Cash Taylor. With the 10, with the 10s, I think you guys might be related. What if you were separated at birth?
Because you have to think about the fact that this girl's family was here, this man's family was here, the whole family, all of the friends, all of your closest relatives and friends are here at this wedding watching your husband talk about smacking your ass during the vow portion of the wedding.
It's unconventional.
Going back to a surface level person, the fact that the only thing that was on his mind was sex or something that was perverse tells me a lot about why he was even going into this endeavor. Now, I don't know their relationship. We don't know anything. All I know is this video went viral, and I hope someday she comes out and talks about
He just have a high sex drive and really love his wife. What are you talking about?
how she fucked up. Because it's clear from the outside that this is a horrible marriage that is going to go horribly wrong.
Or he's just simple-minded. I don't know, dude.
Her
The
whole
fuck?
family's there.
You can be simple-minded and still be a loyal, faithful, good boyfriend. Like, I don't know, man. It's wacky.
Everybody's there, and he is so disrespectful. And, you know, for him to be that brazen, that tells me that he's probably behaved that way
It's
around the
endeavor. Yeah, it's endeavor called marriage.
family for a long damn time. For him to just be that ballsy to say, oh, I'm ready to smack that ass every day. It's just like, when I first saw that clip, I think I told you guys about this a couple weeks ago, and then I ran across it again, and I was able to find it and clip it
Yeah, you did tell us about it. That's why I remember it.
and stitch it and put it on YouTube again, or for the first time. But it's still disturbing to watch. Like, I really see a woman who has a lack of self-respect, who just wanted to get married and keep up with the Joneses. And she marries this guy. Oh, thank you. I don't know. His whole body language gave off creep. The way he like twists and contorts his body when he's saying this and laughing about it. And what you can't see in the video, because I had to stitch it, was he would go on to continue to laugh about it.
What was... There was some show. I think it was Married at First Sight. So this does not apply at all. They don't know each other, obviously, because it's called Married at First Sight. And he did this, the guy said something similar, but he also didn't know her at all. Like, he's just going, I think, completely off of looks at that point. And he ended up being like one of the better husbands in the show, this crazy reality show. So I don't know, like I said before, if they love each other and if this is just who he is and he's not putting on a show for the fuck of it, then that's almost kind of respectable if he's just being himself, you know? I don't know. Crazy, crazy world. Brooke hates it. I hate the world too, but we hate it for different reasons.
Like, after he says it, he just starts like laughing like a school child, like it's cute. It's just unsettling. And it goes to show that, like, I don't know, maybe people should hire me before they damn get married, and I can do an assessment on the relationship, because it's not hard to see for me that these people, this is gonna end in divorce. Bad. Bad, bad. It's really crazy. Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking. Like, I wish that we could hear if, like, the audience gasped or whatever, but unfortunately we can't. And the preacher goes, so he says, yeah, I can't wait to pop that ass every day or something. He's like, I can't wait to smack that butt every day or something. And the preacher is like, and then he says, sir, do you have anything else to add? And the guy goes, no, that's all I got. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Try not to get crumbs everywhere. Yeah, the people that own that place, they are elderly, and they hire their family. That's probably how they've been open that
Is that what the actual quote is? I promise to smack that ass every chance I get.
long. And they live right next to the store. Bacon, egg, and cheese. I got my hair all in my face. It's rolling around my neck. I got sensory issues. It looks like they use real eggs, scrambled. There's mayonnaise, cheese, and it's like you get so hungry, it feels like you're gonna throw up. Yes, eggs have went up. They were $5.75 at the Dollar General the other day for a damn 12-pack of eggs. Almost $6. Ain't that crazy? It's because there's a shortage, ain't it? Didn't they get sick? Didn't the chickens get like something?
What?
Mad chicken disease or something?
No. What?
Sorry, I just envisioned all of these chickens just losing their shit, foaming at the mouth like they got rabies, running around like their heads are cut off.
When did this happen?
I don't know. Something happened with the chickens.
If you don't cook chicken, you get salmonella. There was a chicken disease?
They got some kind of disease, honey, and so they recalled some eggs, didn't they?
Chicken disease.
I'm hot from that coffee now.
The fuck is Newcastle disease? I don't know. E. coli, what?
So I saw Melania Trump she sat down.
They had to kill millions of chickens. What was it? Was it some antibiotic thing? Antibiotics stopped working or something?
With like the media.
Bird flu and we had an egg shortage, but now it's gone and egg prices went back down. Okay, so that's why eggs went up. She could just not eat eggs. Eggs are not that great anyways.
She did a on-camera interview, personal set down.
Bombastic side-eye.
I want to say it was CBS or ABC. It might have been CBS, y'all. Anyways, wonderful interview. I would advise everybody to go watch it. I'm sure if you just look up Melania Trump's interview, it'll come up because it's...
Well, they got such a scary picture of a chicken. Here, look at this. Why is he so scary looking? Is that what chickens look like? Chickens are supposed to look white. It's got a crazy eye. Why are you trying to traumatize me?
It's already got millions of views. So she talks about how during Trump's first presidential campaign and when he was in White House, how she was distant. Remember yesterday I said I don't think that she moved into the White House in 2016 or whatever when he won. I said I didn't think that she immediately moved in the White House, and she didn't. And part of the reason that she didn't...
We don't eat roosters though, right? Why they show me a rooster? Probably is a rooster.
She goes on to state was because she didn't feel support from the American people. They were...
I didn't even know she had a documentary. What is Is it just Better Life, I guess? I guess she's not interesting if the documentary flopped.
Calling her a gold digger. They were calling her a trophy wife. They were calling her all these horrible things. They were saying that, you know, she wasn't American, and so
I swear Brooke said
she
that.
distanced herself from his presidential position. She distanced herself because she did not feel like people wanted her around. And that's really sad. That's really, really sad. However, this time, she states that she's already packed. She's already got furniture that's being moved into the White House. She's already made plans, and she is going full force into doing everything that she can help her husband to fix this country. And she has advisors of her own that she's going to be hiring. And she says, something that I found intriguing was that she says she wants to vet her staff very well because she does not want to use the taxpayer money in a bad way. She says she doesn't want a lot of staff. She just needs a few people that's close to her that she can trust. And she says that she wants to be precautious with taxpayer money. When have we ever heard a Democrat say that shit?
Okay, so she built her career being a professional fashion model in Europe and New York. And then she has a jewelry and a skincare line. So what does she know about running the country? Like, why is she... I'm fully committed. Why are, like, the most incompetent people fully committed to shit they have no business being a part of? It's crazy to me. The world is insane.
Ever. A Clinton, an Obama, a Biden. I wonder how many staff Jill has in her administration and her private people to help her every day. I wonder how much taxpayer money goes to that. Melania is very...
There has to be a deep state, right? There has to be like actual people pulling the strings, and they just give the presidents like coloring books to occupy their time with or something, right? Like when George Bush was reading to those kids and 9/11 happened. Like, they don't know what the fuck is happening. They can't. They were all like reaching stages of dementia. And then we got like this ditzy fashion model. Like, what are we doing here? The fuck is reality?
She's smart. I don't care what anybody says. She's a very smart woman. And in the interview, she talks about how...
Just make them feel like they're doing stuff.
His last election and this election was very, very different. And also the way that people treated her and was welcoming to her this time around was completely different than last time. And so she's fully committed.
I mean, if they don't run the show, they run a big part of the show, for sure. I don't think there's any denying that. The military and corporations, just corporations in general, like lobbyists and shit. Mamma mia, I gotta get more water.
To the part and fully committed to helping her husband turn things around for this country. I also think that, you know, Barron's age had a lot to do with that, because she was getting hate, Donald Trump was getting hate, and so Melania did probably the best thing possible, which was to isolate her child from all of this BS. And she also isolated herself, and we didn't see as much of her back then as we're going to see of her the next 4 years. She's talking like she's going to be an active participant in fixing government. And she's a very smart woman, so I have no doubt that she'll do some very positive things. You know, it didn't always used to be like that. The first ladies used to just simply be the first ladies. They didn't really dabble in politics themselves. That's really a modern thing. You know, the first ladies used to be, I don't know.
Hey, Courtney.
Like, it was an image, you know, that was cultivated for the public.
She must be ovulating or something. She's getting all worked up about marriage videos. She's like envisioning herself as the first lady. Just, yeah, I don't know.
And the first ladies really were not as active as they are now in comparison. And I could be wrong. I'm sure there were a few. Like, wouldn't Lincoln's wife? I'm probably wrong. Listen, we're getting gas and then we're headed to a computer so I can figure out what I'm talking about. But I do know that, like, Michelle Obama and the Clintons, like Hillary, oh, there wasn't none of that shit going on damn 150 years ago. Absolutely not. Women was not riding on their husband's coattails to become politicians themselves after their husband failed in politics. You know, that wasn't a thing. That wasn't a thing. But also, like, the first lady of the White House.
I'm so confused. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
You know, they didn't have much political involvement as they do now.
Clinton and Obama. Bill Clinton and Obama were failed politicians that their wives were just riding off their coattails, apparently. What election did Hillary win again? What one was that, Brooke? The fuck are we talking about?
Now, in my opinion, I feel like we see the first lady do a lot more than we would have seen 60, 70, 80 years ago, you know? But I could be wrong. I mean, I'm sure there's some memorable women in history that have left their mark on history, no doubt. But typically the first ladies were part of an image, you know? I'm not saying that these men didn't love the president, didn't love their wives, but it was part of an image. It was part of an image that was cultivated for the public. Y'all, they are just mowing everything down in this town. I've seen so many plots of land that they have completely demolished. They go in, they tear out all the lumber, and they leave the land a muddy mess. And they've ran off all the wildlife. I wish I knew where my sunglasses were.
Deforestation. Blah 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 blah. Sorry.
And I'm
Deforestation and my sunglasses. Two major priorities.
hot. I think it's this jacket. I can just unzip it. Maybe I can. Oh, really? How many gigs of data do you get a month? This motherfucker said 5. I need 500 gigs a month. He said 5.
Yeah, if you're just using like GPS and looking up places where you're like, who? I don't know. Only Brooke is out this much. And other homeless people.
You know how many gigs I use on Boost Mobile? 250, 300 a month? You think that's bad? Wait till I fucking get my computer. And I'm doing damn 20, 30 hours of schoolwork every week. I go through damn 50 gigs before the first week of my phone service. So, because that's what my plan comes with, 50. And I run out of data the first week after paying my phone bill. So, I mean, it rolls over and you still can, it just works slower. A lot, clearly.
That's what she means by rolls over. I thought she meant like the gigs that you don't use carry over to the next month, but she means it gets throttled. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, it's good to know what she means then when she says that.
Clearly a lot slower. Like, yeah.
Cutting on the engine.
5 gigs a month.
Rolling over.
I don't think people,
data.
you know, that don't do social media content creation understand the ins and outs, but I can assure you that if you were in content creation, you would need a few hundred gigs a month just to keep your business running. And
You don't have home internet. Who doesn't have home internet? I think someone was like, I don't have home internet. And I was like, you should get home internet.
that's what I go through, barely making any content. So think about the bigger picture. If I was pushing out content 5-6 times a day like I'm supposed to be doing, then I would probably be going through about 500 gigs a month. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Those little gigs of data just
if she's using the Wi-Fi, why is it so high? Why are we even looking for Wi-Fi for if we're not using it for the streaming?
come and go so quick too. I can call and add a $10 package that has like 5 gigs of data and it'll be gone in a few hours after I bought it. And the phone will be running slow again. So I stopped doing that because it don't matter. Adding the data doesn't help me.
She's got to have like the App Store updating her apps or something at the same time. Because the more I think about it, the stream quality is shit. Like, there's no way that this is 1080p. So why is she going through so much data if the fucking stream quality is so crap?
It does make the phone move faster. But it only helps me for 2 or 3 hours after I buy that damn data package.
Oh, she uses YouTube on the phone too. I forgot about that. She'll like download videos and watch videos. She's got to stop that. She got to stop all that. She got to start being smarter.
So it's just purposeless. It's a waste of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of data.
I'll just deal with the damn thing going in and out, I guess. Sucks. It really does.
Yeah, we need more phone towers.
So the lady at the school was really nice. I like her. I like to do test questions just to see if they know how to do their job. One of my favorites is, what will I qualify for with a paralegal license? What will I qualify for as a dental hygienist? Those are very simple questions. You only qualify for 1 or 2 jobs. If you don't know the answers to that, you don't need to be a student
I think dental hygienist is a job.
advisor. Plain and simple. So I like to do my test questions just to see where they're at mentally. And
He likes to test the school. She's testing the school.
she seems, I've talked to her like 3 or 4 times, and she seems really nice. And we were supposed to meet last week, but it snowed. And they got it worse where I'm gonna have to go to. They got it worse, so the roads are still pretty bad over there.
No, she's talking about, I don't know. I've never been to college or university, but I guess when you go in there, there's like a person you talk to, and they say, "What do you want to go to school for?" And you say, "Well, I want to be, I don't know, an archaeologist." So then they would say, "Well, you should take these courses." And Brooke says they don't know anything and they don't know the right answers to things, so she likes to just kind of quiz them to see where they're at mentally before she wastes her time. I think this quiz that she's giving them is a waste of time, especially if one of the questions is, what can I be if I take dental hygienist? Which I don't even know if that's a course, but that's, anyways. It's silly.
I have another appointment today, and they do cover the cost of my computer, so that's good. Not the cost. They give me a computer and then I'll have to give it back, but you know what I mean. They'll cover the cost of my fucking computer to me. That's what that means to me. They're gonna cover the cost of my fucking computer. That's all I care about. Like, it's just crazy to me how you go to a university that wants so much money from you and they can't even give you a call back and let you know what's going on, but yet classes are supposed to start on the 13th. Y'all rushing me in here to sign paperwork to start classes, but y'all ain't even told me how I'm supposed to take my classes. Y'all ain't even told me how I'm supposed to take my classes. Absolutely not.
Have you picked her classes?
If it don't fit in my schedule, if it doesn't work for me, I ain't doing it. Can't.
Maybe picking the classes is part of the paperwork.
I can't. I'm not giving my money to people that don't have no damn respect for the fact that I am struggling and trying to go to school.
I think it's just like, I think she's just being difficult because she got the $6,000 to go to school, right? But now she doesn't want to go to school. She just wants to make excuses on why she can't go to school, and then she's gonna spend the money, and then she ends up owing it anyways, and she gets mad about it. So that's what I think is happening. A monkey could figure this out. Like, they would hold your dick through it. I don't know what the fuck, she won't even show up to give him a chance. Like, let me put it to you this way. The college wants your money. So they're going to fucking tell you what class to take. And they're going to help you get through it so they can have your money. Right? Or else what are they doing here?
Well, it's not the best cup of coffee in the world, but it's not the worst either. So, you know, not bad for $1.50. People be wondering why I'm so damn cheap. Because where I'm from, I can get a damn cup of coffee for $1.50. That's why. A $5 bacon, egg, and cheese that'll last me 2 meals. That's why. Shit ain't gotta be that expensive. I guess people just like paying for expensive shit, right? They done lost their damn cents. They forgot that penny pinching is a whole thing. They just want to pay them expensive ass prices so they look bougie and fit in with the rest of society. Fuck that. Fuck that. I think not. What do they call that? Keeping up with the Joneses. That's right. Trying to keep up with the Joneses. Paying $30 for a breakfast at First Watch. A $3 meal for $30 at First Watch.
Anytime she said she was gonna do some school stuff, it just turned into her talking about the news or yelling about emails, but nothing actually having to do with school was ever done.
I love First Watch, don't get me wrong.
If I'm mistaken, let me know, but every time I saw her go to do school, quote unquote, she never ended up doing the school.
But that's a Christmas morning, we going to get breakfast, I don't feel like cooking type of place. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For a family of 4, it's gonna damn run you damn $80. You know, it's just like, and then if you get those fancy damn drinks that they got, oh God. Oh God, honey, breakfast damn just cost you a power bill. I just think it's ridiculous, y'all. I really do. If anybody wants to open up a restaurant, I can run it. Sure will. Sure will. I'd be doubling and tripling sales and bringing in profit because, you know, all of the materials are cheaper. I don't understand why,
Like this. Do schoolwork with me. Oh, why is that a thumbnail like that? But it's not. Okay, hold on a second. Let's just see. Let's just see how much schoolwork was actually done in this stream.
let's see if that works.
This was from June 9th? The fuck was she even going to school for on June 9th? Just fucking pretend. Anyways, hold on.
I'll tell you what, this Dell computer does not know how to spell. It's weird. It's like it doesn't know a lot of words that it should. Like for instance, like abbreviations like BCE or AD, it doesn't have it in here. I have to add it to the dictionary, which is weird.
Like, for the Bible? So this is Bible school?
My fault. Wi-Fi. I'm at McDonald's and it's not working. It's working on my computer because I'm doing my schoolwork, but it's not working on my phone. It's weird.
I'm not sure I understand.
Will you do my classwork for me, please?
No mention of what this classwork is.
No wonder people can't spell. The damn computer don't even know how to help them. So weird. Anyone coming here with drama is gonna be blocked. You come here with drama and you're gonna be blocked. If you were blocked, it's probably because you're fake. Anyone being problematic will be blocked. So I had it in lowercase and it... Lady sent me an email talking about, oh, you're on my phone. Lady sent me an email talking about a job interview, trying to set up a job interview.
See, there's no in her emails. After 15 minutes, there's no more pretending to do schoolwork. No schoolwork was actually discussed. It was just like, it doesn't have AD or BCE in the dictionary. I don't know what I'm doing. Do my schoolwork. But no, it doesn't say what it is. Nothing about it. Like, we could run through the whole 15 minutes, but it'd be very boring. So this is like the only time that I actually saw her trying to do schoolwork, but then it just devolves into emails and shootings and blah blah blah.
No.
Calling Alley Financial.
No, don't even ask for money.
Like, it's just nonsense. It's nonsense. She didn't go to school. She didn't do the schoolwork. She fucking grifted $6K in a laptop.
Well, I do, because produces went up. When you think about, like, a mom and pop's place that makes bacon, egg, and cheese little sandwiches like we just got for $5, bacon has went up, eggs are astronomical, cheese has went up, and even bread has went up. It's really hard to, like, have a restaurant nowadays because everything is so expensive. But, and then you have...
And she was supposed to have been going to school for agricultural business. That's what she said she was going to school for. And then it's like she forgot one day and then was like, oh, I was going to school for Bible study. I remember when she's like laid that down. I was like, what are you talking about right now? It was when after she lost the truck, she's like, I had to drop out of school. I can't, do my Bible study course anymore. But now it makes sense. The AD and the BCE, that does make sense. So it's like, what the fuck is even going on?
You have to source from certain spots when you have a restaurant, bar, or grill. You can't just go to the liquor store and buy your liquor, babe. I don't know if y'all know this, but fun fact, you have to go through an ABC store to even get the liquor for your bar. There's state laws and regulations, and you can't just go out when you own a restaurant, run into McDonald's.
She cuts her own hair.
Run into Walmart, pick up a bag of potatoes, and then take them back to the restaurant to cook. It doesn't work like that. You have to outsource all of your product from reputable companies, and specifically ABC, but your food has to be outsourced from other companies, and I'm sure that gets quite expensive. But you're talking about breakfast stuff, you got to think outside the box. Potatoes are so cheap, so then there you go. There you go. It's a whole hash brown spot. Whole hash brown spot. You know what else is cheap? Onions, tomatoes, that type of vegetables, which goes great in hash browns. Hash browns are cheap. So, like, you could do a whole hash brown spot with fried eggs on top, chopped, covered, smothered, however you wanted them. Make them bougie, make
Potatoes are not cheap?
them not bougie, make them damn the regular, and, you know, open a restaurant, and it would do a killing here. It would absolutely.
Or is she talking about, I thought she was talking about a franchise, and she was misrepresenting it. Like, if you opened a McDonald's, right, you're gonna have to use the ingredients that McDonald's sends you to use. And I thought she was like, why can't I just go to Walmart and buy potatoes to make McDonald's French fries? She's just talking about opening up her own place, like, independently. Because then, yeah, you should go to the grocery store and stuff. Unless you're just talking about, like, the cost of potatoes. I don't know what you guys are disagreeing with. I have to fix the latency. It has to get back to ultra low, so we can be in sync together.
Absolutely do a killing here. Because there's nothing to
What a nutbag. That's right, Tank.
eat here. Hold on one second. I gotta switch over. She was active. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm reading you guys' comments now. Where's Andrea? Hey, C. Virgo. Good morning. Good morning. Shane. Good morning. Andrea, are you talking about the guy that got married and said that shit? Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things where, first of all, I would never be in that position because I would never be in that position. Come on. I would never be in that position. Plain and simple. I would never walk down the aisle with somebody who I would even have to worry about saying some shit like that, first of all. If my husband ain't crying when I come down the aisle, we ain't getting married. I'm joking. But if there ain't some, like, sentimental value to our experience at the time, I don't know if I'd go through with it. And I really think that the bride should have absolutely stopped the ceremony and walked away. 100%. There was no other resolution to that problem. Now, I could be wrong. For all we know, she loves to get disrespected like that in front of her own friends and family in her what is supposed to be one of the most specialist moments of her life. Maybe she loves to get disrespected and talked to like a damn common whore hooker and
So fucking crazy. It's just unconventional, but alright.
of the beautiful bride that she was. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she wanted to be talked to like that. We don't know their relationship, but what I am telling you is you ain't gonna talk to me like that. And matter of fact, if I was in that wedding,
No one wants to talk to you.
y'all, if I was in that wedding, if I would have been her bridesmaid and that shit would have went down, it's one of those things where you better hope that I ain't had too many glasses of champagne because I'm gonna fucking say something. Absolutely. It was blatant disrespect, and I don't know why the father of the bride didn't say something.
Probably
or the
knows
brother
him.
of the bride, or the cousin of bride, or like, we just acting like this is normal. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. And then the fact that it got millions of views for other men to see, like, this is cute, is disturbing in itself. It's not cute. It was disrespectful. And the fact that she stood there and allowed him to talk to her like that tells me that she has low self-esteem and low self-worth, and that marriage is going to fail. Absolutely, because he's incredibly...
Talking about, I don't know, some people got married and this guy was like, in his vows he said, I can't wait to slap that ass any chance I get. And Brooke took such offense to it that she's brought it up multiple times. On multiple days. She can't get it out of her head. It's like really bothering her.
Immature, he's disrespectful, and the only thing on his mind was sex on their wedding day. Like, they're literally supposed to be saying their vows, and he's talking about smacking her on the ass in the middle of a wedding reception. I mean, has society...
She's like the most fucking prude, stuck-up stripper that I've ever met. I've never met her, actually. That I've ever seen in my life. Like, you're a stripper, right? How are you this stuck up?
completely lost their class? They just completely lost their class, right?
I don't even know if it's jealousy. I think she just wants everyone to be miserable like her. So she feels like she's justified in it. Yeah, everyone else is miserable. I'm not the only one. It's like, you're kind of the only one for these reasons. There's probably more people. I don't know. I really don't care.
How much is gas? $2.69. I can fill up for almost $6.
If you're getting bothered about that, about other people getting married, yeah, I don't know. You gotta get offline.
$50. See how much cheaper it gets
Get off the online.
when it goes down? It's actually not bad. I think that's the cheapest I've been able to fill up in damn 2-3 years. You know, that's kind of true, Chris. Only idiots get married nowadays. You're on to something there. You're on to something there. Because all of the sane people that understand what a relationship should be and how it works healthfully, we don't want to be in one. We scared. We scared. We said, no, we'll live through y'all. We'll watch y'all. We good. We good. We like keeping these legs closed. We good. We like having self-respect and not being in a toxic-ass relationship. We good.
You, both of the father of your children who you don't have custody of are in jail. You're a fucking stripper. You also called yourself a sex worker like 4 times in the past 3 days. It's really weird. But yeah, okay. Whatever you say.
We like having our finances not mingled and messed with. We good. Like, seriously, you're on to something there. I meet so many people that are like great people that are like me. They're just like not interested in dating. They have zero interest in dating. And these are some of my friends that like have their shit together. Like, you know, they have good jobs, good careers, you know, homes and, you know, families and stuff. And like, yeah, I'm the only person out of my friend group that's homeless.
I would love to see this friend group.
Love that. So they got me 300 miles.
It's like every stereotypical 90s sitcom where every person in the friend group is vastly different in their own way, and Brooke is just the homeless one in the friend group. You know how y'all got a homeless guy in your friend group?
How does it fluctuate like that? You would think once it's full, it'd go back to like being full, but it changes. Sometimes I'll fill it up, it'll say I got 330 miles. Another time,
You know, there's Ross, Joey, homeless Bill.
I'll fill it up, it'll say I got 297 miles. It don't make no sense.
Randy and Dave reference.
You
Yeah.
would think that it would always go back to, oh, once it's full, it'd go back to its full position. Come on, y'all. Can you just imagine for a second having to try
Are we going back to this? We better not be.
to have a serious conversation with a man who couldn't even be serious during your wedding?
Fuck, we are going back to it.
Imagine going to him and being like, babe, we got a problem. You know, like, how do you talk to somebody like that makes everything a fucking joke? I mean, and at the worst times too. You know, you can't. I can promise you. I already know how their relationship is. I already know. She can't go to him with anything. It's a one-sided relationship, and you know, listen. I really hope she comes out in a few years and talks about this when they're divorced. I really do. Women, it's a learning tool for women. It's a learning lesson for women. That whole video is a perfect example of who you should not marry. Who you don't need to be with, boo. It's just sad. I hope she comes out and talks about it, because it's very clear to me that he is walking on her, he's dancing on her like a damn, he's dancing on her like a damn prayer rug or something, you know, like literally.
This has been multiple days.
He's walking on her like a mat. Hell, they might already be divorced by now. Probably. I don't know when that video
I hope they're happily married and they never get divorced just to spite Brooke. Just to fucking spite her.
went viral, but oh God. And that's another thing. Y'all know how I'll be talking about them one-track minds when you're trying to have a serious conversation with somebody and they keep going back to sexual stuff, or they keep talking about how pretty you are or how attractive you are.
I don't think you dance on prayer rugs, do you?
Get away from people like that, please. It's one thing to give somebody a welcoming comment. Oh, wow, you look great today. You look beautiful today. It's a whole different thing.
Just talking about some random guy and girl got married online.
When you're at dinner with someone and they won't shut up about how attractive you are and how they want to kiss you and, you know, all of this stuff, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. First of all, I've done told you 3 times to stop talking about that stuff. It makes me feel uncomfortable because I don't want to be involved in any of that stuff. That's not what I'm here for. First of all, if you ever have to tell somebody this, don't give them another chance. And hell, and honestly, you shouldn't have to tell anybody this. I would say to get up and just fucking walk away, because they've already shown that they have a one-track mind, that they're incredibly immature, and they've shown that they're a surface level person. Surface level people are incapable of being rational, logical, and communicating. They're incapable, completely incapable. So, you know, you're dealing with a very immature person, and telling them that they're making you feel uncomfortable, that they have this one-track mind, it's not going to help the situation. I would just get out of there if I were you.
Buck a bong hits, yeah.
And also, the same goes through, like, text messages if you're talking to somebody. If they keep trying to, like, meet up, absolutely not. No. That's high school shit. Absolutely not. You gotta have more respect for yourself than that.
Oh yeah, happy Friday, you guys. I'll see. Whoa, my neck. Do the thing again. I'm gonna see if I can get something put together for Heather Gillespie. She's not been giving us anything, but I skipped Feral Friday last week, so I feel like I have to do it this week.
I don't do fucking text messages like that. I'd rather have a phone call, but that's because I'm old. But I do text messages. But the last 2 people I texted, I noticed that things have changed, okay? Things have changed. You don't even have to have complete sentences anymore, apparently. You don't need enunciation or, like, explanation marks or periods or commas or any of that.
Are you telling me that people just wrote in full-ass sentences with perfect punctuation back in the early 2000s with, like, MSN Messenger and stuff? Because it wasn't. Especially with the early texting, like the texting on the number pad. Everything was super short form to save yourself from, like, pressing so many buttons. So this is just wrong on so many levels. And you think Brooke, the drug addict, was using perfect punctuation, like writing novels? Why is your standard so high for everything? It's ridiculous.
But here's the thing: if you're getting a low effort text, walk away. Walk away.
Morning, Tash.
We don't do low effort anything over here. You know what I mean?
Just half-ass our whole life.
That wasn't my problem. My problem was people were blowing me up and wouldn't let me be. It's like, if I tell you that I'm busy, if I'm working, if I'm doing this, if I'm doing that, then have respect for that. If you're talking to somebody and they don't respect your boundaries, you need to walk away. Because they never will respect.
Oh yeah, wasn't there like there was a cap in the first, when, like, it was I don't even know if there's a cap now. I don't think there is. Like in iMessage and stuff, probably in just the normal text messages, there probably isn't a cap. But there used to be, like, Twitter. It was like 140 something characters. That's actually the reason. This is gonna be boring to some people. That's the reason Twitter was like that to begin with, because when Twitter first started, you were like, to text, you were like tweeting through text messages, and you could only text like 140 something characters. So that actually makes sense too, to save money, because when texting first came out, you were like, there was plans where it was like you get this many texts, because a lot of people weren't texting at the time, or you had like a family plan, so these 5 people you could text for free, but everyone else was like 20 cents a text or something. And if you only have 140 characters, you're obviously going to shorten it up as much as you can. Anyways, let's get back to Brooke's nonsense.
Respect your boundaries. I know you think, oh,
Facts on Friday.
they'll change, they'll mature. No, they won't. No, they won't. People don't change. No, they won't. They'll be that crappy person walking all over your boundaries, walking all over your feelings, ignoring your boundaries, and they'll continue to do it. Yeah, I like a phone call. If I don't like email, you know I don't like text messages. Like, I hate both. I hate both. Oh, God. I didn't have my hair oiled the other day. I have it now, but, like, my hair already looks like shit because it dried. You have to put it on when it's damp, or it doesn't work. Clearly. Look at this. Oh, God. I know one thing. I'm ready to go home. I'm sick of being here.
Calling, collecting, speed talking. Yeah. It would be like, collect call from, hey, don't pick up the phone. I'm just somewhere around the corner and I just got all right, bye. And then you don't pick up the call, but you know they're on the way. And if you were a kid and you picked up the phone, it's like, who was that? It was Dad, but like I can't make out what he said fast enough, so he's somewhere doing something.
So I'm hoping that I'll walk into court this week and they'll just be like, oh, we dismissed it. You know, that would be the right thing to do. But it is the sheriff's department and the courthouse, so, you know, they're not, they don't have a history of doing things the right or correct or just way.
No, I haven't seen that commercial. That'd be a funny commercial though. Like, I miss old commercials. I mean, it was eventually dismissed, but her thing that she was just talking about was eventually dismissed.
I mean, and honestly, I was thinking, I was like, you know, maybe a year or two from now when I'm in a better financial place, I can sue the manager of Planet Fitness to get my money back because she owes me almost $3,000 now for these false charges when she was the one that spit on me several times, 3 or 4 times. So, you know.
Worst wedding vows ever? Come on, Cody. I mean, we've heard about it so much, we might as well say to this point. I'll look it up.
Legally speaking, if they dismiss the charges, then I could sue her civilly.
Okay. Good luck with that,
There's
bro.
2 or 3 other people that's already on the list before her, though. I've not forgotten. I've just been collecting evidence. Are they gonna ban it? What are y'all gonna do if TikTok is banned? TikTok users in the US are migrating to the Chinese app called Red Note.
I don't know what that is. Here, let me get rid of that. So this is the video? Is this the video?
I promise to love you forever unless you turn into your mom.
That's not it.
I promise to love you for.
Hold on. There's like a 2-minute one.
I'm Cody's ex from high school. We have had a special bond that was indescribable. Since then, you have distracted me, captivated me. I mean it, and I have fallen in love with you. Straight you.
That's all I got. I was to smack that ass every.
Accountable and just share with you the most beautiful moments of my life.
I promise to smack that ass every chance I get. That's all I got.
This is either going to be the most beautiful couple ever, or we're all going out in the same bolt of lightning. Either way, Cody, please proceed.
She's the brains of the operation, so.
Okay.
He's the brains of the operation, and he isn't like the guy wasn't like, is there anything you'd like to add? He was like, well, it's either going to be the best thing or the worst thing. So, right? Like, this is who he is. This is the guy. He's not fucking faking anything. Anyways, it's crazy to get this upset about something like that, and Brooke did. And I don't know why, but she's been thinking about it for days. She can't get it out of her head, and she's angry about it. Very angry. She didn't seem that upset. I mean, like, no one was really laughing at him, but he's a fucking goofball.
With the threat
It wasn't real? It's a show? No, there you go. So it wasn't even real.
of a ban just days away.
Most things aren't real these days, you guys.
Lord have mercy, y'all. These people are so mentally unstable, it's just hilarious. The move by users who call themselves, quote, TikTok refugees has made Red Note the most
Well, Brooke is very upset about it.
downloaded app on Apple's US App Store on Monday. So what is this, a new Red Note? So it's an app that looks to be like it's similar to TikTok that people are flocking to. Listen, honey, they're both Chinese companies. It doesn't matter. We'll shut this one down too. They had the opportunity to sell it. They didn't want to sell it. So it's banned. Let's ban it. It's a Chinese ran.
America, you don't want to sell me your company? We're banning you then. Okay. Did TikTok get banned in the end? No.
Country.
Goofy
we
ass
already
America.
know from the 2020 election that they were using TikTok for election interference, and they were also brainwashing people with lies and propaganda from AI. So, you know, I got something in my eye. So it says, Justice ponder the future of TikTok in the United States. A growing number of American social media users
Well, you've lost your fucking privilege to talk on this channel.
have responded by moving to an unlikely
Congratulations.
alternative method. Sorry, pop-ups.
No, they used to be in here all the time. Fucking talking like you guys, getting along and everything. People just turn on you. I swear to God, this is why I don't get attached to anybody. People will turn on you on a dime for no fucking reason.
It's called the app, which the name of it I can't say. It's XIAOHONGSHU. Jesus Christ. The app, which means Little Red Book, often shortened by U.S. users to Red Note, surged to the top position on Apple's U.S. App Store on Tuesday. This company, who was founded in China, it's one of...
Go write YouTube about it then. Go do something about it. Fucking fuck, man.
China's largest social media platforms with over 300 million users, which was founded in 2013. It's described as China's answer to Instagram. So what Instagram is
Fuck everyone.
to the US, Red Note is to China like Instagram. It's like Instagram. So it looks like people can post anything on there. They can share travel tips, makeup, fashion, food. (2018) Oh God, when all this shit started, that's crazy. So TikTok, whose mainland Chinese and Hong Kong counterparts, is in Dallas. So I don't know. I don't know if you go to jail for that or not. I don't know if a parent would face a fine or not. But when you
See, this is what I'm talking about. People think I'm crazy because I go crazy sometimes. This is the fucking shit I have to deal with every fucking day. Every fucking day.
get a job, you definitely need a phone. Or if you're playing sports in school, you definitely need a phone. Outside of that, these children do not need a phone. If they're not of working age, and if they are not playing sports, where they're going to be calling you to pick them up from sports practice, sports games, all of that, then they don't need a phone. Plain and simple. There's no reason that they need a phone. And so we absolutely need to have laws on the books to prevent these children from having access to technology before a certain age. But really at this point, because we don't have those laws on the books, it falls on the parents. If these children are seeing content that they shouldn't be exposed to, it's the parents' fault. The parents provided the vessel for them to witness this stuff. So, unfortunately.
Okay, wait, where are all these people coming from? For real. Like, they're so fucking annoying, man. Who is stream sniping me or something? Who's stream sniping me right now? Is it Emma? Emma's a fucking bitch. I fucking hate her. She can jump off a cliff.
We're just not there yet, and maybe we'll get there. It looks like Australia has already started putting laws on the books to protect children. America, unfortunately, we don't care about women and children anymore. And I shouldn't say we. I should say they don't care about women and children anymore. They care about money. And they make money off of children viewing content. They make money off of children having cell phones. They make money. Even as far as the long-term effects, when your child starts having mental health problems from being exposed to things they shouldn't have been watching on the internet, they then make more money off of your child because you got to get therapy and medication. They're suffering from anxiety and depression. They're suffering from low self-worth because all they watch is OnlyFans models apply makeup on fucking TikTok. It's crazy. It really is, y'all. I wonder what the weather, sorry, I gotta see what the weather's gonna be because I'm freezing. I mean, I'm not that cold right now, but this morning, it was kind of cold. So it's going to be 20 degrees tonight, 20 degrees tomorrow night. It's going to be colder tomorrow than today. Yesterday, mid-afternoon, when that sun got to shining, it warmed up.
Emma has a chat full of people who call me a pedophile because I defended a person who was framed. He was verifiably fucking framed. And because I was like, I couldn't say that the person was a catfish at the time. And because I did an interview with Technicals, I did a stream leading up to it, and fucking Tipster called in. So they call me a fucking pedophile. And that's why I'm not cool with Emma. Emma can fuck herself.
It sure did. So maybe today. Hell, even Jacksonville is freezing. I'm looking at the weather at home and it's cold, honey. It's in the 50s. It's been down in the 30s at night.
Yeah, really. Go in there. Go ask about me in there.
Y'all, I talked to one of my friends down there before I left, and I was asking him, I said, do you remember it being this cold last year? He's like, no. And I said, what about a few years back? I don't remember it ever being this cold here. And he was like, now that you're saying that, he's like, it hasn't been this cold in the past 2 or 3 or 4 years. And I was like,
no, her name is banned in chat. The only reason Bombastic Side I can put it through is because she's an approved user. Or he. I don't know who they are.
that's kind of crazy.
But I trust them enough. So, some people can say her name, but most people can't.
We had a really
Because I don't even want to deal with this shit.
dry summer. Y'all, there's no doubting that climate change is real. Something's going on out here. It's getting hotter. We go 2-3 seasons without seeing snow.
Yeah, you guys don't have to defend me. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what's up.
And then all of a sudden we see snow 3 times in a damn week. Something's going on out here. North Carolina, we used to get snow, I'd say about 3 to 6 times a season, and it'd be anywhere from a foot to a few feet. Back in the day when I was a kid, I remember I ran away from home one day, And I
And she has simps that come in here and fuck with me. Pat Paulson's one of them. He has like fucking 5 accounts. I don't know, man. I don't know.
remember when I stepped outside my bedroom window, the snow was up past my hip. That's how tall the snow was. And I would have been 13 or 14. And I remember the snow being up to my hip. So, you know, we used to get massive snows back in the day. And that was south of here. Where I'm at now in the mountains, they get more snow up here. But where I grew up south of here, we still got snow 3 to 6 times a season, and they don't anymore. They might get it once a year now. Like, it's not, and matter of fact, the past couple of years, it ain't even been snowing. And then this year, all of a sudden, it's snowed almost 3 times in a week. It's supposed to snow again on Sunday. We still got.
I wonder what next year's going to be like. If like 2025 was pretty bad for snow and 2026 was even worse. I don't want to know. Is next year going to be like 10 times worse?
Snow on the ground. It's going to snow again. And I'm not complaining. I do kind of like it. It's been pretty. But what I'm saying is, like, this past summer, it was so dry that everybody's crops died. And it's been continuously like that for the past 2 or 3 years. Prior to that, the crops were flourishing.
Oh, I might not have seen, because like I said, name's banned. But no, I'm not even trying to fuck up their shit. But they're obviously, like, this has been months of her people coming and fucking with me. I'm done. I don't name her. I call her the stupid lady in Britain. Because she moved to Britain and she does stupid updates on her uneven updates. So I was annoyed, but I never name her and I never try to I'm not trying to fight with her, but I'm fucking annoyed now. So like, fuck her.
So, I don't know. Something's going on out here. Something's definitely going, and then it's getting hotter. Like, there's no denying that. Some of the summers that we've had in the past 2 or 3, 4 or 5 years have been intense, bruh. Intense. Last summer I didn't have an AC. My AC broke in my truck, and so I like to die, y'all. I'm not even exaggerating. I was having serious health problems from the dehydration. It's definitely getting hotter. The seasons are all over the place. I mean, in North Carolina last winter, I'll never forget, it was either December or January. I think it was January. There was a day in January where we had 89-degree temperatures. In the middle of winter, it was 89 degrees. I will never forget.
No, you're not. What? Jill. Come on now.
And I'm pretty sure it was January of last year. It's just like, what is going on? Like, this is winter, and it's 90 degrees out here, and there's snow on the ground from 2 days ago. So it was snowing 2 days ago, and then today it's almost 90 degrees, and, like, it's just crazy. There's definitely something going on. I think it has more to do with pollution and the way that we've treated the earth.
No, she's not streaming that. I thought maybe she was, because the fucking idiots coming in with her, like, lol cows faces on them and shit, and saying the same shit her fucking Pat Paulson wannabes do. But, no, she's not streaming
Who wants to see Brooke get strung out on drugs? Y'all do not understand. This is a hostage situation. Oh, God, it's the sheriff. What's up? Hey, y'all been trolled. Yeah, say hey to YouTube. Yeah, you've been trolled.
You claim you were being held hostage?
You're not being held hostage, you're not being held hostage, nothing like
No, figure of speech.
At JakeJack066 super chatted $10 because the stupid lady from Britain sent her Sims here.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you for the time.
You know, we got people just shitting all over the earth, dumping all over the earth. And we got corporations dumping, you know, chemicals into our water supply, and they, I think it's a combination of, you know, I do think that the you know, carbon emissions have added to the problem, absolutely. But I don't think that we should switch to all EV. We don't have the infrastructure for that. It would be impossible to do that. Did I tell you guys that I was in, like, I think it was South Carolina or Georgia. I don't remember. It was Christmas, year before last, and it was it was the worst Christmas of my life. And I was sleeping in, like, an Ingles parking lot or something. I don't remember. It was a grocery store, a Kroger or something. And in that parking lot, they have charging ports for Tesla vehicles. Yeah, I'm using an ad blocker because because y'all are scam artists.
Y'all are scammers.
All of these cars, it's the middle of Christmas. It's Christmas Day, I do believe, so people are traveling to go see their families. The parking lot is deserted. There's no shoppers in the shopping center because they're closed for Christmas. But all of these EV charging stations, every single one of them was taken up by EV vehicles. And not only that, there was a line of people waiting to charge their EV cars. And there was like, I don't even know how many ports, maybe 6 to 10 of the charging stations. They were all taken up, and there was a line of cars waiting to get access to those charging ports so they could get back on the freeway and finish their drive. No, do y'all know that I am the queen of impatience? Can y'all imagine how I would lose my mind trying to wait on my damn EV car to charge? I can't even wait on the internet to pull up a news article. I'd lose it.
Oh my god.
I'm
See,
talking
people are
like
fucking annoying, man. How many accounts do you got? You're like 50 accounts just gonna keep coming in. I don't give a fuck, bro.
drove it off a bridge to get gap
You're just
insurance
fucking annoying.
to cover the total loss of the damn EV so that I could go get me a gas truck again. 100%. Oh my god, I'm throwing coffee. 100%. I'm throwing it away. Throw it in the trash.
I'll just switch it to subs only mode. you want? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Uh-oh. I know I haven't covered the Hamas, Israel conflict.
Yeah, I don't think you're
Part
equipped
of the
to.
reason is that I know that they have a extreme, lengthy history of war, and I don't live there, so I don't know what's going on there. I know that this has been going on for a long time. But it looks like Hamas has accepted a draft agreement for Gaza ceasefire and the release of hostages. How long has this been going on? Just as long as it feels like just as long as the Ukraine war. And I thought that this was, the way that I read it initially was to end the war. Sorry. It's more bullshit. I read it. It says, Hamas has accepted a draft agreement for Gaza ceasefire. And I thought that they were talking about ending the war. Clearly not. They're going to temporarily cease fire to damn recuperate so they can go back at it again.
Bye-bye. It's Matt's people. I don't cover Matt. I don't give a fuck about Matt. Why would he give a fuck about me? Emma covers Matt. Emma gives a fuck about me. People tell me all the time, too. I have people that tell me. Emma talks shit about you here, 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 and here. I don't think it's Matt.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about, is that they're going to free the hostages. You know, they're probably doing that because he said that he's going to...
Damn straight 7 days. You want to fucking talk shit? Make your count now. Wait 7 days. Suck my fucking dick.
end this stuff. You know, I feel like everybody's tired of fighting, but I could be wrong.
Like, we don't even get growth anymore. Why the fuck do I want new people? I don't. I'm good with the people I got. If everyone can fuck themselves.
I could be wrong. Trump has said that that's his main plan, is to end these wars, and I think that he will. Most of these leaders respect him greatly, and
If you haven't been here a week, I don't want to hear you. That's just how it is today.
sorry, I'm trying to read this freaking article out of Cabarrus County. Harrisburg. domestic violence situation. 2 people dead
Michelle.
following a deputy-involved shooting in Harrisburg on Monday. It looks like this man was arguing with his girlfriend or wife. They have not released either of the victims. Well, they haven't released the victim's name and the suspect's name at this time. But it looks like they were fighting. And when the deputies, somebody called the cops. When the cops showed up at the property, they saw a man blatantly shoot and kill his spouse. And then he turned to start shooting at the deputies, who then returned fire and shot and killed him. So he got in a shootout with the cops after he shot this woman right in front of the cops. And it says deputies have not released the name of the woman or the suspect. The deputies involved in the incident have been placed on administrative leave, which is standard protocol. I understand. The deer through their windshield, impaled them, and killed them. Crazy. I got chill bumps. We got Jerome in jail. We got Jerome in jail. So
I like the news when it's just random snippets of it while I'm like trying to get through the news. But I really don't give a fuck about this news.
Police found multiple guns and ammunition around the house. Y'all, how does shit just disappear? Is this it? Parenthood chapter in Florida allegedly violated its tax-exempt statute by providing workspace for the Harris-Walz presidential campaign. The IRS has put out a complaint against Harris and Walz over this, saying that they broke laws. They broke tax laws because Planned Parenthood allow. So they're being charged with first-degree murder, murder of the second degree, murder of the third degree, kidnap to inflict terror, tampering with evidence, and conspiracy to commit murder in the first degree. This gets easier after like 2 weeks. It's just the initial setup, enrolling, going over your classes, going over pricing, how you're going to pay for it, filling out financial aid application, transferring if you were from another state, or if you're.
Well, thanks, Amber. Yeah, I fancied it up a bit. So now what was it, green before?
Residency, if you need to transfer or whatever. I mean, it's just a headache. It really is. It's like a 5-step process that nobody tells you how to do, nor is there anyone there to tell you how to do it for yourself. And that's the sad part. That's what we don't need. What we do need is advisors in school that actually tell students, this is what you need to do. I don't care if they need to put it down on a piece of paper. This is what you need to do. This is all you need to do. And this is how you do it. That is literally their job. Thank God I know how to do this stuff, because if I was some 18-year-old kid that had just graduated high school with no parental guidance like I had at that age, I wouldn't know how to do it. And I didn't, So it's only from years of going through this and taking classes here and there that I even know how to do it. But it's a lot to throw on a damn teenage kid and throw them out there by themselves and expect them to just know how to do it. And I can promise you that you would think as a parent that once they go to that college, the college will figure it all out for them, and that is not the case. That is not the case. Nobody at these colleges want to do their damn job. So, no, throwing them in college and assuming that their advisors and teachers and staff there will help your student.
She was so mad when the bank was like, you don't need a financial advisor. She's like, what? You don't have any money. What are we gonna advise you on?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's definitely one of those things that a parent needs to be an active participant in their child's college experience.
Here, I could be Brooke's financial advisor. Brooke comes in yelling, you owe me $40. I want you to be my financial advisor. But you gotta get your shit together. You gotta get your life together. That's my advice to you right now. And then when you have money, come back. Right now, you're negative $40, and you say that we owe you that, but that doesn't make any sense.
It takes a whole village. That's what they say. It takes a whole village. So,
And a $500 YouTube.
Makes me so damn mad when I got to get up and drive first thing and I ain't even had no coffee. If I had a cup of coffee this morning, I wouldn't have been this mad. But the fact that I ain't had no coffee, it's cold, I'm stressed, it's just like, geez Louise. Jesus, what do you want from me?
It'd make more sense if it was even caffeined, like she's a fiend for coffee. But it's the nicotine too. That's bad. Don't do nicotine, guys. If you aren't doing it, don't do it. And if you are doing it, you should maybe not do it. But I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, just for your health. I want you guys living long, healthy lives.
Oh my God, you guys. So I finally found that clip of that firefighter. She's the chief. I think she's the chief of like fire or something. I posted a short. Please go watch it. It's hilarious. She says in the clip, she says, "Oh, if it's a house fire, you want somebody that looks like you to show up and save you." No, if it's a house fire and I'm about to burn to death, I don't care who saves me.
Yeah, I'm with Brooke on this one. What?
Anybody is good. Send anybody. Send a fucking camel for all I care. As long as he can damn get his big ass through the doorway to get me the hell up out of here, I'm fine with whoever is saving me. Is it not crazy that I'm not going to say we, that they...
I don't want a big spider saving me. That'd be dramatic. But, I mean, even then, maybe.
Built a system that is one of the most racist systems that this country has ever seen, outside of slavery, of course.
That all the extra cockroaches go in the jail coffee, I guess.
That far beats DEI programs. But what I'm saying is isn't it crazy that we made all of this progression for 20, 30, 40 years, and then all of a sudden we get one bad president in office, and all of these programs come out of the woodworks to encourage and incentivize racism in large companies and colleges. I mean, it's just crazy. This woman is the chief of fire, or yeah, it's like the chief of fire, or she's like, you know, she's up there, honey. She's up there.
I don't know. If what Brooke is saying is accurate, this is a lot of nonsense. Cause like, why does it even matter? She's saying like the firefighters need to match the race of the people who are burning to death, and we got to figure this out before we go into the fire. So it's like, all right, Paul, hold on. You can't jump in there just yet. You might traumatize them. Let me figure out what ethnicity they are, and if they're not your ethnicity, you might have to call Bill. Good old Bill, you know? And Bill is like 2 hours away, so these people are probably going to burn to death. What are we talking about right now? Whoever the fuck is there, we're going to save him. But Brooke usually gets things wrong, so I'm assuming this is over-dramatized. But I don't know. If what she's saying is correct, that's fucking silly.
And it is a training seminar video that someone went and found these clips from. It's an old video from like a year ago.
You can't even see what a firefighter looks like anyways, because they got like a face mask on and stuff. They look like Darth Vader. Like, they're just like in full uniform. What are you at?
And the chief of fire is stating, she says, I can't even put it in the same words she said it. She pretty much hints at the fact that if she runs in a burning house, because she's big, some people might be concerned that she's so big she can't lift people out to rescue them. I concur. That's a valid concern. Valid concern.
Mm-hmm.
She says in this training seminar, well, your husband got himself into a house fire, so it's his fault that he's in a house fire.
Wait, what? Can we see this video? This sounds insane. Is this another comedy video that Brooke is taking like as a serious video?
I am not lying. You can go watch the clip. It's under my shorts. That's exactly what...
Oh my God, I gotta go to Brooke shorts. Jesus Christ.
What she freaking says. The chief of fire says, it's your fault your house is on fire. You shouldn't have got yourself in this bad predicament anyways. Y'all.
I'm just searching fire on her channel. She talks about fire a lot.
They don't need to look like me. And matter of fact, me personally, I hope it's a big old barley man that comes in there to rescue me. Because your girl's getting thick again. And I don't know if 100-pound Sarah can lift my fat ass. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy.
Detroit Police Commissioner charged with solicitation of prostitution. That's not the video I'm looking for. Brooke has way too many shorts.
We're even having these discussions. And she is big. As you'll notice in the clip, I don't know what she wants to go by, but she's about, I'd say about 250, 240 pounds maybe. So it's a valid concern. But it's kind of crazy because y'all know how I always tell y'all that people tell you what they're thinking, you just have to listen. The fact that the first thing out of her mouth in this training seminar was the fact of DEI, the first thing she brings up is that victims of fires want to see their rescuer look just like them. It makes them feel comfortable when their rescuer looks like them. First of all, stupid. Stupid. But then she proceeds to go on to state that the public might have some concerns that she's too big to lift victims out of house fires.
I'd be worried. If a doppelganger of myself was saving me from a fire, I'd be like, did you start this fire? Are you going to replace me? What is this about? What is happening right now?
So she knows that she's in the wrong because the first two things she brings up are these problems. So that was on her mind, but also on her conscience that she's in the wrong. Now, she might gaslight herself and believe that she's in the right, but the fact that those are the first two topics mentioned in this video tells me that they were weighing heavily on her mind. It's crazy. Crazy. I love how they're all blaming each other right now for the fires. We got the chief of police, the chief of fire, the mayor, the governor, everybody pointing fingers. They just turn into little children when these mass, these natural disasters, these mass natural disasters start to take place. But, when you look at the fact that we got elected officials in places like Houston spending $1,200 on a plate of lobster for their friends and family on taxpayer money, it's no surprise that this country looks like this. When we're talking...
I didn't find the thing I'm looking for, but I found a short titled "My Life Before the Collapse." So I want to see what this life was before the collapse. It says, "My life before the economic collapse. My bills totaled $6,000 a month, and I was making $130,000 a year, and I still couldn't not break my kid's fucking arm." That's a lie anyway. She wasn't making that much, but okay. Oh, hold up. Let's see this trailer. Is she saying anything? No. It's fucking music. And then to make 500 on stage and tips on Friday, and now people are broke. She's just splashing all her money. So it's the economy's fault. What was she saying here? She used to go out in the moth cape and a hat to go out to the beach in Mexico. So you were at a resort in Mexico. This isn't your house. She lived in a trailer. So, whatever, man. Instead of looking, this was in 2022. The clubs fell apart completely. Stripping is dead. Rest in peace, 2024. Weird video. Anyways, let's get back to what we were watching before.
Talking about people like Fannie Willis. It's no surprise. Tiffany, what's her name? Tiffany Haddill? Y'all know who it is. The mayor from Georgia. Whoo, Lord. And it was...
No, it's all just made up numbers, man. It's the fact that, I don't know when that trip was to Mexico. If it was in 2022, then I guess that's fine. But if it was during the time that she had custody of her kids and she was doing shit like that instead of making sure that they had a good quality of life, then just fucking, she's such a shit parent, bro.
Was that?
Not that I already knew that. It's just seeing like all the money and stuff. It's like, this is what you're doing instead of A, trying to get your kids back if you lost them, or being with your kids and making sure that they're okay?
Dalton or Fulton. It might be Dalton, Georgia. She used millions of
Yeah, it might not even been in Mexico. It's been like a friend's apartment building or something. I'm in Mexico, you guys.
taxpayer money and ran that
She said that she just like, they just let her over, apparently.
city into the ground. And if you think I'm joking, this is an active case that's currently, she might go to jail. And in my opinion, she should go to jail. Fannie Willis should go to jail. All them people in Houston should go to jail. They're
Wait, for what?
breaking the law. They take an oath. And when they're out here using taxpayer money to stuff their faces, they ought to go to jail. That's stealing. That is theft. That is a robbery of taxpayer money. And not to mention, we are supposed to be holding them to a higher standard because they're elected officials. I don't know about you, but I'm not a thief. You know? If I can make it without stealing, they got a good job, a damn high-paying career, they should be able to make it without stealing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of ironic that all of this stuff is starting to come to light, but I told you. After school today, I need to clean out the truck. I haven't even been in that floorboard since I don't know when. Everything is just piled up. It's a mess.
Oh my god. No, she's not. She's not gonna go back to the wedding thing, is she? I'm reading ahead.
You know, going back to that wedding thing, people will treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. I think that's what I mean. Hold on, let me think. Yes, people will treat you the way that you allow yourself to be treated. That girl that her husband was disrespectful on their wedding day, like I said, she's probably been dealing with that for years, okay?
I know,
Probably
sorry.
been dealing with him acting immature and childish for years. And he's gotten by with it, and that's their dynamic in their relationship. He's a child, and she's
I still don't know what this is. It's a very concerning thing.
desperate for his love and attention. But people will treat you the way that you allowed them to treat you, you know? That's another reason I'm single, because I can't, and you know, the two people that I've tried to talk to in like 2 years were both so incredibly immature and fake, and I knew that from the start. But you want to have faith in people, and so you give people the benefit of the doubt. And I didn't even make it through text messages with these people before I blocked them. They were incapable of even communicating properly through text. That's a problem. If you can't communicate through text, you can't communicate in real life. Are you illiterate? You can't write? Listen.
Maybe they don't want to talk to you. Maybe this is Brooke taking a hint.
If it is a new relationship and you are just... I'm going to try to hop on their Wi-Fi. All right. I got it all set up. I need to set this up.
I'm trying to think of who these two people were. She was texting some guy from the gym, but she was just accusing all of the coworkers of doing drugs. So I could see Brooke doing like this long ass paragraph, like, and I know she's on drugs, and I was in here, and blah, 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 and then them just texting back, okay. It really just pissing Brooke the fuck off. But yeah, like, what are you supposed to say to that, really? Like, you thought you met someone cool at the gym and they end up being a psychopath. Like, you're gonna try to engage as the least amount possible, right? Unless you're looking to maybe try to get killed, then you might tell them to fuck off. But then, you know, crazy people be crazy. She might try to stab you.
Where is...
Oh, transcript's loading.
It's hot in here. You know what I think it is? I think that it's because directly in the sunlight, because everywhere else, it's not this cold. It's so bad. You know when you're like, dragging. I just walked in McDonald's to use the bathroom. I haven't even had a chance to use the bathroom since I left for school. It's been intense. But everything's good.
Left for school. Oh, do we get to see what happened with school? I have to pee because I drink too much water now. Which is like, I don't know. I used to hate water. Now it's just like, well, my throat is dry. I drink water. But, what am I trying to say? I'll be right back. Maybe she'll tell us something interesting. If not, I'll jump ahead when I get back. Oh, I'm smoking a bowl too. I don't even know if I need to know that. Maybe that's why YouTube doesn't like me. I'm not smoking a bowl, alright? Don't do drugs, be good angels.
On the right track. I got some juicy stuff today. Juicy. These are all going to be convicted killers. And some of them have pending cases. We're waiting to see what happens, but these people have been convicted and they were law enforcement. They were cops. Most of y'all know of the Drew Peterson story. If you don't, let me refresh your memory. I want to start with the pictures first. So first of all, this was Drew's first wife. His name is Drew Peterson. And this was his first wife, Lord fighting with the sun. This was his first wife, Kathleen. This was his second wife. Hold on, take a good gander at that. That was his second wife, Stacy. So we all know the story about Lacey Peterson, but a lot of people don't know Stacy Peterson because they were actually, in fact, married. Let's start with Drew. Drew actually grew up in Bolingbrook, Illinois, and he actually went into the Army. He got out of the Army. He became a police officer, and he married a woman. His first wife, he would go on to have 5 wives. First of all, let me just say that that's a red flag. Not judging, just saying red flag. His first wife, Carol Brown, was with him when he joined the military. After 2 years of service, he joined the police department. He actually worked and patrolled in the Bolingbrook area, and he was promoted to the drug unit where he worked as an undercover officer. Now, when he started working as a undercover officer, the way Drew likes to tell it, Drew Peterson, the way he likes to tell it is that, I forgot I had that there, is that he had friendly with people in the community because he was an undercover officer and he needed them to trust him. So that was his excuse for cheating on his first wife, Carol, which is hilarious. So he was undercover. He's smashing everybody else in town, and he starts having an affair with a woman, and his wife finds out. He actually would marry another woman, his second wife, Victoria Connolly, in 1982. And this woman, Victoria, would go on to later discuss with friends and family how Drew Peterson treated her, how was controlling, he was demanding, and he was abusive towards her when they were married. At some point, he gets married to his third wife. He began to have another affair. He began to have another affair with his third wife, Kathleen Savio. Listen, Savio. While he was still married to Victoria. Drew Peterson and Kathleen married 2 months after Peterson and Connolly's divorce, that's Victoria, was finalized in 92. Their relationship turned rocky, however, in 2002. Savano got an order of protection Peterson due to DV in the home, and she claimed that he was controlling and abusive. Kathleen actually, when she got with him, everything seemed fine, and then towards her death, things got really bad, and there was actually over 18 calls to the Peterson home, you know, before she died. She also became withdrawn from friends and family and would not tell them what was going on in the home with her and Drew Peterson. It's almost like she just kind of accepted that she was stuck in this marriage and was abusive. It says that she was completely stifled by Peter's control. So then, I guess Drew's bored with his, what wife are we on? Is this third or fourth? His future fourth wife. So he was married 4 times, I do believe. So he's on his third wife. They're fighting. The cop, now he's, at this point, he's a police sergeant. He up there. He was working in the police department. The cops, his buddies, are having to ride over to the house every other week because him and his wife are fighting. And Drew decided a wonderful time to go meet his 4th wife, despite the fact that he is still married to the wife. So he starts having yet again another affair with his 4th wife, Stacy, during the marriage to Kathleen. Now, these 2 women are imperative to this story. Stacy is still missing to this day, and Kathleen was found dead in her and Drew's home before he would go on to marry Stacy. So, this man, yes. So, Kathleen was actually found weeks after she was found dead in a waterless bathtub. It was bone dry, y'all. There had not been any water in that bathtub recently, okay, because it was bone dry. She had a massive gash to the head. There was blood, and she was just found in the tub. It appeared to all of Drew's buddies at the sheriff's department that she slipped and fell in the shower and died. So they initially ruled it an accidental death, okay? It's crazy.
So
Immediate
no
after
school.
Kathleen's
I thought we were doing school. We're just doing the news?
death, it wasn't even a few weeks later he marries Stacy. So kind of a weird timeline, okay? Okay, that's how rare it is. That's how rare it is. Okay, so he says that, and he would continue to state this. He's always stated this, even till today. He did an interview 11 months ago, and he still claims that she ran off with another man. You know, like you're gonna, it's not gonna be an easy ride if you're in prison. So that's what happens. A prison life, you probably age. Now, they make their way. She decides to get in the car with him, allow him to drop her. It looks like he took her in the house at some point and was refusing to let her go. He actually sat in a chair, blocking her from exiting his room. Was an officer. This guy, this is Rodney Reed. He was fornicating with this man's girlfriend back in the day. I'm about to jump into it, but I just want to be clear. This was the officer, the white, and then he murdered her. Who goes to hook up in a high school parking lot? Wrong. That's too much. That is too, ain't nobody got time for all that. A healthy relationship. You should never allow somebody to demean you or
Oh my god, is she back at the wedding thing again? No.
bring you down or treat you poorly just to have somebody. That's a relationship at all. And it's quite, I don't have the energy or the patience. And I also ain't got no bond money. You know what I mean? Like, I got to stay away from people because you get, you get around some pretty evil, bad people. And when you go to leave them, when you're in with the relationship, when they show their true colors and you want to walk away, then they want to put their hands on you, or then they want to destroy your stuff, or then they want to call the cops, or then they want to be vindictive because you're leaving. Like, I've actually gotten to where I'm good at leaving. I just disappear. Just disappear. I got my Harry Potter cloak. I do. And I just disappear. I'm not dealing with it. And you know, the sad thing about living out of your car is people always have, they have this like pre-existing story in their head of why you're living in a car or something. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Nothing like that. But, you know, it puts you at the bottom of the scale because of your financial situation. Does that make any sense? And you meet bad people that are in the same situation, but they're in that situation because they're doing bad shit. Drugs, alcohol. They
What are you doing?
They, you know exactly what I mean.
Brooke has never touched a drug or been in jail or done anything bad. Alcohol and Brooke? No way, Jose.
So it's like socially, it puts you on a different social dating scale when you live out of a car, and
You're
it
not
makes it a
dating.
lot harder. It makes it
You're not supposed to be dating. What are you talking about right now?
lot harder. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'm being content being by myself, but it definitely makes it a lot harder dating when you live out of a car.
Because then you're not dating.
And, you know, I'm pretty sure that both the people that I gave my numbers to the past year or two, I'm pretty sure both of them were in relationships. I'm pretty sure. Ain't that sad? Ain't that sad? I'm pretty sure I have proof of it. I have no proof, but I got my suspicions, honey. You know what I mean? I got my suspicions. Definitely doesn't make me want to date now. I was thinking about that the other morning. I was like, damn, what are the chances that both of these people were probably in relationships trying to get with me? That doesn't really give me a lot of hope for dating in the future. It's like, damn, is everybody out here just horrible people? Like, it's really kind of heartbreaking.
This is where the fucking insanity comes in. So, Brooke reads a story about people being unfaithful, men cheating on their wives or murdering them or whatever. Now she thinks that anyone who's married that talked to her was trying to get with her now, and they were going to end up murdering her. I hate it. I hate it. You need to take the internet away from Brooke. She would be better off. Send her to live with the Amish, man. Sorry, Amish, but you got to, like, rehabilitate Brooke. She doesn't need any technology.
And, like, is everybody? I don't think everybody's like that. I think a good portion is, but I don't think everybody's like. Yeah, I see some shit that people put up with, and I'm like, I could never. When you know. Yeah, I'm sure. And that's another thing. I don't think I've ever, like, I know that, like, I fell in love when I was young. But
She needs a lobotomy and just get her to churn butter. Done. Unless we can, like I said, harvest energy from the fucking words coming out of her mouth. I don't see how there's any use for Brooke otherwise.
But, like, I don't think I've ever had, like, the one. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I felt bad, right? So I was like, well, lobotomize her. And then, you know, at least she won't be crazy with the Amish.
how can I explain it? Like, there's young, dumb love when you're young. You're, like, infatuated with somebody because, like, you're young and you've never been in love before. But I'm talking about, like, adult love. like stable, healthy love. Like, I would have to say that the majority of people that I've dated in my life suffered from extreme insecurity issues. And not only were they insecure, but they were extremely defensive. And something that I've learned is that when you're an intellectual person,
Nah, the God guy. We'll pass my message on to him.
and you're a life learner, the last person you need to be with is somebody who's incapable of communicating, being rational about problems, and who suffers from extreme low self-esteem and insecurities. It's going to be very hard because about, you know, happiness and learning and getting stuff done. And people who suffer from, like, low self-esteem, they can't do that. They can't mingle like other people. They don't want to go out. They don't want to, you know, they just don't want to. I don't know. And when y'all get in arguments, they get so defensive. And I'm like, I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about so-and-so. Why are you getting defensive right now? Like, it's like you can't even talk to them because they're always in combat conversation mode. And it's like, whoa, calm down. I don't know. I can't do the non-communication thing, you know. I saw somebody, a psychologist, talking yesterday, and she was talking about there's this thing called the bit, and I don't know if I fully believe in the bit, but I understand the concept of the bit.
What's the bit?
And what it is, let's say.
Is it like a skit? Is it like a Fitbit? Is it like a dog clicker?
I go on a date with a guy, and we sat down to dinner, and I start
Sure thinks about dating a lot for someone who doesn't date.
trying to make small talk, like, hey, where are you from? And he's like, oh, Kingston. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm originally from North Carolina, but I live in Florida now. Like, have you ever been to Florida? And he's like, no. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, well, what do you think you're going to order? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, oh, I think I'm going to do the lobster pasta and a glass of champagne. Do you want a glass of champagne? And he's like, no. And then I'm like, oh, have you ever had lobster? And he's like, no. Do you see how it is one-sided? I'm asking all of the questions. He's incapable.
Can you give him like a minute to talk? Maybe he can't talk and listen and read at the same time. So he's reading the menu and thinking, what am I going to eat? And then he's got Brooke yapping about stuff, and he's like trying to read and listen at the same time. So just giving one word answers. And now Brooke is like, can't even have a conversation, y'all. Like, I don't think she turns off ever.
It's like I'm trying to pull fucking teeth to get him to talk about anything. Like, what interests you?
Maybe he just doesn't drive or doesn't want to drink fucking champagne on a first date.
No.
We celebrate, honey.
Oh, you know, so the concept is that if the relationship will work, let's say I ask you a question. I say, we're sitting at dinner, and I'm like, what interests you? Or no, that wouldn't be a good one. I would say,
why would that not be a good one?
What interests me? I would be like, I love true crime, and I love jail stories and prison stories and anything justice and law. Right? And
That's not a good question. Let me ask myself a question and answer it. That's it. What do you mean? What?
Maybe I say I love
the fuck just happened there?
Justice and law, and he's like, oh, okay. He doesn't reciprocate the conversation. If he's not taking the bit, if he's not grasping on, or if she's not grasping on, you need to walk away.
Maybe you should be asking questions, Brooke. If you want the answer to the question, why are we doing this like chess move where it's like, all right, I'll just say something. I'll just say something and we'll see how he responds. I get where she's coming from in a sense, but at the same time, like, just ask him then. Because maybe he wants to be asked. I don't fucking know. People are different.
Okay. Number one.
Sounds like a crazy date.
That's going to be a one-sided relationship. Clearly. Clearly. But also, now, is it a lack of social skills? Is it a lack of knowledge? Is it that this person's brain is so fried they don't have two brain cells to rub together? We don't know. We don't know. And I'm sure it varies from case to case. But what I'm saying is, if you're going and you're interacting with somebody who you are actively interested in being a lifetime in a marriage with, a lifetime partner, y'all need to be able to converse about things. And that's what this psychology trick, or this psychology theory, it's a theory, it talks about. Now, I don't know if I full-fledged believe in it, because it doesn't apply to relationships on a day in and day out, every single moment basis. But in the context of starting a relationship, going on a first date, it absolutely does. If you are going on a first date and they're incapable.
This is something special. I gotta put some yogurt back in the fridge. I'll be right back.
Of holding a conversation about anything with you, you need to see the door. You need to see the door. In my opinion, that's probably a surface level person who's there for their own motives, that are looking for something for their own benefit. And if they can't hold a conversation, they don't need to be in a relationship, because the majority of your relationship is going to be a conversation. It sure will be. That's actually the number one thing you'll be doing in an actual healthy relationship, is conversing, okay? Okay? I just want to be clear. That's how healthy relationships are made, through.
Like, everyone has like their own idea of what a perfect relationship would be, but it's just amazing to me that whatever Brooke thinks is the best version is obviously the most healthy version, even if it makes no fucking sense. And if you do anything outside of this, then you're evil. And you're just trying to waste your time and you don't know how to be a human being. Fascinating to me.
Communication. Clear line. Loyalty, honesty, communication. That's all you need. Pretty simple. You know, it's a shame that people fuck it up so much. I have to. Just not in the past 5 years.
Wish Judge Judy was doing her case.
Yeah, if I'm on a date with a guy and I'm like, oh, what interests you? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. Like, how do you not have anything that you're into? Believe it or not, there's a lot of people that don't. And you know, another thing, when I ask somebody that question and they tell me they don't know, they're telling you something without telling you something. What they're telling you is they're into a lot of shit that they don't want you to know about, which is scary in itself. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you into? Why can't you tell me? Why are you being so secretive? Why are you acting dumb instead of just being honest? Because you're definitely into something. Everybody's into something. Everybody has interest. Now, whether it's just junk food and TV or video games or golf on Sundays, everybody's into something. Everybody has interest. Everybody has hobbies. Everybody, and like I said, even if it's just stuffing your face in front of the TV, that's a hobby, girl. That's what you like to do. You know what I mean? That's what, you know? Like, everybody's into something. But when a dude tells me, oh, I don't know what I'm into, or like, oh, wow, he's into some sketchy shit that he can't even mention to me.
Brooke, stupid connection.
I'm walking away. Listen, I'm almost 40 years old. I ain't got time for that bullshit. I ain't got time for the evasiveness at all. If you can't answer a question, it's crazy how people, you know what that crowd is? They don't know how to converse.
Are we back up to speed?
Like that one guy that asked for my number at the gym. Y'all remember that? God, how old was he? He's like 25 or something, 24. And I was already sketched out about it to start with. I was like, I don't know about this. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna be damn going to jail because he asked for my number and I gave him my number. And then I found out that he was super young. He was incredibly immature. He didn't know how to have a conversation. And I'm pretty sure that he dabbled in drug use along with his coworkers at Planet Fitness, because when I confronted him about the fact that his coworker was high, he denied it, and then even took up for her. Good, how are you? See what chips they got. Oh, my phone always looks so dirty. Then why do you come? Oh, I know. I'm an expert. Lainey, I know you don't know, but I worked exclusively with the male population for 20 years. So I'm...
She's an expert on males. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you make more money at the strip club if that were the case?
I'm well aware. More than people could ever realize. I talk about these things because they're fact, not because they're a theory. And, you know, psychologists do this as well. Jordan Peterson, he's actually on the forefront of talking about these social issues that we have on the home front. And
we have on the home front?
He said
he's on the home front talking about the issues we have on the home front. Or he's on the hold on.
And, you know, psychologists do this as well. Jordan Peterson, he's actually on the forefront of talking about these social issues that we have on the home front.
On the forefront of having the issues on the home front.
And he says the same things I do. Same things.
No, you say the same things he says. You're both your goofballs.
I think that a lot of people take offense to it because they're not they're in active relationships that are unhealthy, and so they're not capable of actually thinking about it from a logical perspective because they're actively living in toxicity. You know, like, I'm waiting on this guy. I want to smoke. They're living in toxic damn relationships thinking that it's normal. That music was not on. Remember when we walked up, that music was not on, and then all of a sudden that music's on. Is that not weird? Which people, Kat? The cops or the guys yesterday? The cops I was just talking about?
With the canoe guys?
I wonder if they got... No, you're fine. I was seeing if they had banana peppers back. I don't think so. Yeah, I know. You know, I wonder how much the police department covered up that one officer's crimes.
We'll never know.
How they worked with him.
This one was supposed to have 3 bags of chips, so okay if I just grab my other bag? There's only 2 in here. Okay.
I'm gonna do a 6-inch. The Italian herbs and cheese is fine. And I'm just gonna do a veggie, no cheese or anything. No problem, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I thought you were waiting on me because I was on the phone.
I guess admit, like, if Brooke pretends she's on the phone with someone, it makes her look important. Or like she has friends out in public too. It's like a double thing. Two-pronged thing. I can't have bread. That's okay. I used to like Italian herb and cheese. Was that the bread she said? The bread she said?
Lots of spinach, please. Lots of onion. Perfect. Lots of black olives.
Yeah, that's the best bread. Italian herb and cheese.
Cucumber.
She's got Zelda. Well, not Zelda. She's got like lynx nose. Not the nostril part, but the other part. The rest of it.
And I'm just gonna do oil and vinegar
I beat Tears of the Kingdom last night.
and mayonnaise. Thank you. Belt that was used in the crime, if they can prove that that is Jimmy's DNA, the cops' DNA on the belt, then they can get that other guy freed. That's why they're pushing to get that DNA testing done.
Yeah, I've tried Subway's gluten-free bread though, and it made me sick. I've had even their salad makes me sick. I think it's cross-contamination. I think there's just too much bread in Subway for them to actually make stuff gluten-free.
How are you? Good. No, I just got that little veggie sub.
See, I used to live by the hospital, and sometimes I would try Subway salad from the hospital because there's a Subway in the hospital. And the last time I tried, I got sick. But I went in there. It was during COVID, And they were basically like, what are you doing? Like, well, you mean you're just here to eat Subway? Yep. They're like, no. I'll say, yep. I got my Subway, but they weren't happy about it. I'm looking back, like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be at the hospital where there's probably
They
COVID
fit
at.
here. They don't fit there. They never have. Thank you. You too. Oh, that was nice. First of all, how the fuck? Y'all, didn't we get a damn...
Well, I was trying to have a salad. And then I got my karma. I got sick anyways.
Y'all, this sub was $8.16 for a half of a 6-inch. Y'all, I gotta read this. I gotta look at this. I'm about to damn... I mean, hell, what am I gonna do about it now? I ain't going fucking back in there. They busy as hell. They just had 6 people walk in. Shit.
That might just be what it costs now, depending on what you got put on it.
I'm sick of getting scammed. This damn sub should have been like $3.50.
Not anymore.
She rang me up for a freaking 12-inch.
Does it say 12 inch?
That's why.
Scammers.
My dumbass tipped them $1. Because I'm a damn idiot.
A little bit,
Jesus
I
fucking
guess.
Christ.
You tried to get scammed, kinda.
There's so many people in there right now and the manager's not even there.
I mean, she's a nice lady though. It was a mistake. Honest mistake. She's not. It's not like she's getting the money, right?
I can't change nothing. I can't change nothing. I can't change nothing. I'm not even joking. There was like a family of 4 that walked in, and then another family of 2, and then there's another couple right here
She didn't think about it until after, which is crazy.
about to walk in there. I ain't damn dealing with it. Listen, I'll take my damn receipt. I will. I'll take my receipt back the next time I get a sub, and I'll be like, hey, or actually, fuck my life, man. These people cause problems. I ain't got time for this shit. I'm trying to go to bed. Causing me damn problems because they don't know how to do their damn jobs. Upcharging me when I'm already fucking poor and stressed. I can't see shit. I have not been able to find my glasses all day.
Did she say 6? She asked for a 6 inch, or she asked for a 12
All
inch?
day. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Doesn't say either or.
Yeah, going back to the Rodney Reed thing, I think that the only way they'll be able to get him freed is if they test the belt that Stacy was strangled with and they determine that the DNA is actually Jimmy's DNA. And clearly, we already know he was a sexual predator. Regardless, I don't think he murdered her with the intention of raping her. I think he murdered her because he found out she was fucking Rodney. Sorry to be so vulgar, but that's just my opinion. But we'll see what happens. We'll stay tuned to that. I've been looking at the Boulder PD's website, looking to see if they had anything on there about meeting with John Ramsey. Nothing. And then I also been checking the website to see if Ramsey has anything going on. Nothing. I know that he went to go meet with the Boulder Police Department to ask for DNA to be released, but we don't know if that's going to happen. I'm sorry that she describes being from the South and the way that we do things. She's just like, you know how we have Fluffy, and then we have like Jeff Dunham, and we had like Kat and Dave Chappelle, and you know, we got people like Shane Gillis. They all have their like style of comedy, and the thing that I like about Leanne is she is simply Southern Mama. Okay, that's our Southern Mama comedian. So we're gonna try this. It's got tons of spinach. I'm probably gonna have to put some sauce because they don't ever put enough damn sauce.
You can tell them to put more.
The bread is so good. So hard. It took me like 30 times trying to film that because every time I would start crying so hysterically hard that I had tears just falling down my face. This woman is in like Walmart or Target and she is losing her mind. Losing it. And, you know, in my opinion, it was drugs. It's all right. I wish there was banana peppers on it. But
Why didn't she ask for banana peppers?
for some reason, she's got beef with some guy, and she's all up in his face, cussing at him, telling him he needs to repent and give his life to the Lord. She's like, I'm trying to help you. He's like, I don't want your help. Oh, God, y'all gotta go see it. Oh, God. It's literally, look, I'm literally crying right now because it's that insane. It's that insane. It's so insane. I ain't even got to watch it. I can just think about it. It's so crazy. God, I don't know why that shit cracks me up. She is losing.
But you watch them make the sub in front of you. But why didn't she like be like, yo, you didn't put banana peppers on that shit? What are you doing with your life? What is Brooke doing with her life?
Oh my God. And then the voice switch. Oh my God. Oh my God. So this woman is in the middle of a Walmart. It appears to be a Walmart or a Target. She's screaming at him. She's telling him.
The fake, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty long video. Let's see where we left off in the video. And we can just kind of keep going in it. The how to be a stripper video. Oh, hold on. So this is Brooke teaching you how to be a stripper.
Today I'm going to be drinking Red Diamond, which is a Merlot. Gonna have a glass of that just kind of get me in my mood. I've been dancing for 3 years. I started after having my daughter, who is going on 3 years in December, so I guess I've been dancing for 2.5 around about.
She started after she had her daughter? I don't remember that. I don't even know if that's actually legit. Why would you start after you had your second kid?
I am college educated. I have credentials. I was in advertising and marketing before I got into stripping.
See? The marketing school.
Since leaving marketing,
She wasn't in marketing, by the way. I don't even know what she's talking about. She's making stuff up.
I've danced in over 50 clubs throughout the United States, from California to Miami.
That's true.
North Carolina is my home base, so I've danced at more clubs here
Yeah, this is Brooke.
than anywhere. I love North Carolina, however, I do not like their laws. I prefer a fully nude club, and before you get into dancing, if you're thinking about getting into dancing, when you check on the clubs near you, which I'm about to get into, you need to make sure that you're comfortable with a fully nude establishment. Most fully nude clubs do not allow drinking. It's BYOB. Down in South Florida, there is fully nude with alcohol served. So I have a couple of different points to make today. I'm gonna start with making sure you're comfortable with dancing.
Alright, I've had enough of this. So, it's somehow worse than it is now. But, I'm like the content, I mean, itself, the sun hat, this fucking binder shit, the repetitive points. Let's go back to slightly crazy Brooke with a fake accent. The one that I'm used to, you know, instead of 2017 past Brooke.
Him he needs to give his life to the Lord. She's telling him he needs to repent, and then she's like, I can help you. I'm trying to help you. He's like, listen, lady, I don't want your help.
That's right, Cindy. How to be a stripper.
He's like, and right now, she said, you're a sinner. You need to repent or something. And he's like, well, right now you're sinning, because she done dropped the MF-er about 4 times. She done dropped the MF bomb, right? And he's like, well, right now you're sinning, lady. And the lady, that pushed her over the edge. That pushed her over the edge. She starts screaming at him. She's like, you're an accuser. You're an accuser. And she's all up in his face, and she steps closer to him. At which time a manager comes over, and the manager is trying to get this crazy lady's attention. And the crazy lady lets out this horrible, like, demon howl at this man. And then she turns around to the manager and she goes, hi, yes. Whole voice change, whole personality change. That, I'm pretty sure we were dealing with 2 whole separate individuals in that one woman in that 30-second clip. I mean, it's crazy. It's posted on my shorts. It was the last video I posted. When people call me crazy, And then I see people like that. I'm like, are you sure about that? You sure about that? Lord have mercy. Methamphetamines ain't no joke. A lot of them are out here on that shit. That's why I stay away from everybody, because I always assume everybody's on drugs until I can prove otherwise.
Well, then can't we hold Brooke to the same standard, right? She is so mad. She was like, video game gooner. Put a thumbnail, needles in my arms, after I told the world that I was a heroin addict for 17 years or whatever.
And that's actually the best policy to have. I ain't never thought to tell y'all that before. It's best to assume that everyone is a murderer, on drugs, and or a drug dealer until you can confirm otherwise. Everybody's on something.
That's crazy.
So, until you can prove that they're not on crack.
I like drug dealers.
Just assume that they're on crack, you know? Oh my God. It's so true though. You have to nowadays. People are crazy. Clearly.
I don't know. I'm convinced that she's just looking at the most least cost-effective way to spend her money. Like when she buys Fiji water, but then she's like, oh, I can't pay my truck. Like, what are you doing? Why are you buying Fiji water?
Clearly. Crazy, crazy. I'm gonna find some clothes for bed. I got stuff all in my teeth too. And this sun is getting on my nerves. Other than that, I have no complaints. I just realized I said like 4 complaints. You hear that? Y'all hear that? It's mud. Oh shit, I passed the mailbox. Motherfuck. There ain't nobody there anyway, so even if I stop, they won't be able to give me the package. Because there's nobody there. They're closed. They close at 4:30. They're always closed. They're closed more than they're open. Sing December 29th. You can sing. That's a little late. I would have loved to go to church to sing on Christmas. Well, that's New Year's technically, right? That's what I need to do. I need to go to church. I've been talking about it. I was supposed to go last Sunday, but it snowed.
Nah, you weren't
And it
gonna go
actually
anyways.
started snowing on Saturday. And then it started again Sunday morning. I was like, Jesus Christ. I'm not driving in this mess.
Alright, Bert, what are you doing? Sorry, I was looking at something in the background.
And not only that, come on, dude. Oh shit. Not only that, but I remember when they were doing a vigil for Lacey Peterson, Scott Peterson was talking to his mistress on the phone at the vigil for his wife, who was believed to have been dead. Or was dead. Is anybody ready for summertime? Because I am already again.
What the fuck is happening right now?
It was a full moon earlier in the week. It was really pretty. Night before last and the night before that, it was huge. You can see it so good out here on the mountain. The stars too, they're just so huge and pretty.
She'll do that. She'll just bring up random shit. Be like, yeah, and by the way, this person again.
And something last night when I was trying to sleep was attacking my car. Like, because I got up super early. My hair is flat. I don't understand why. I guess it's fine. Can't do nothing about it.
Okay, this is Taka 2. I fucking hate Taka 2. Something about the workers at Planet Fitness though. Hold on.
It is so wrong that I had to pay thousands of dollars to get out of jail when I did nothing wrong.
You did though.
Now, if
Do something wrong.
you consider talking about gym equipment as something wrong, you're the one that is the problem in society.
You were filming when you weren't supposed to, and then you made a big fuss when you were told to stop filming. And then when they were escorting you out, you wanted to fight them.
I have the right to free speech. And there's plenty of people that agree with the fact that Planet Fitness is a trash gym. So maybe I should have gotten out of there when I noticed that people were upset at the fact that I didn't want to be friends with them. See,
It's not. They were mad that I didn't want to be friends with them, and that's why I was banned from Planet Fitness. You see how stupid that sounds?
the workers at Planet Fitness tried to invite me into their friend group, and when I found out that they were on drugs, I retreated and never spoke to them in that light again. I set firm boundaries. I let it be known that I was not involved in drug use and I was not going to hang around with people that were either. That's what kicked off these problems, you know, because I knew too much at that point. I knew that one girl was on drugs and, you know, I said this to a different employee and, you know, they knew I had a social media page, but they couldn't find it. And
I would, yeah, like, I know none of us are psychiatrists or psychologists or whatever, but it seems narcissistic to think that, like, you spin it like, oh, it's just because they can't be friends with me is why they're getting me arrested? No, it's because you're acting like a fucking jackass.
And, you know...
Like, no one wants to be friends with you that bad that they're gonna stage an incident to get you arrested. Like, that is so extreme.
This is why I don't have friends. Behavior like that. I knew better than to get myself wrapped up with these people because I could already see their character. And when I chose to not get wrapped up with them, it caused a whole list of problems. And it was one of those things where they were looking to nitpick about anything just to get me out of the gym because, in my opinion, not only did I know too much, but they didn't want van lifers in the parking lot or on the premises because they had been cleaning up the city of Eden, North Carolina for...
See how she's like looking off into space in her mind. She's saying this in front of the judge, and the judge is nodding and being like, I see exactly what you mean, Brooke. We're gonna put them in jail.
Weeks and months. I went to West Virginia and came back, and all of the homeless people that used to be in Eden, North Carolina, all of a sudden disappeared in the month of October, right before November.
This has nothing to do with her either.
The election.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, my nose is running. So, you know, this was a multitude of things that set this off. This was not one scenario, but the goal was the same, was to hurt me, get me locked up, get my property taken from me. The goal, it doesn't matter, you know, how many different reasons they were trying to do this. The ultimate goal was to get me arrested for crimes I did not commit, and they ultimately did that. And I had to pay thousands of dollars to get out of jail.
420, you guys.
I almost lost my home. I lost all of the progress I'd been making because I had a mental health freaking meltdown from once again being incarcerated for the second time for crimes that I did not commit. And I learned a lot from that experience. Most of all, I learned...
She had a meltdown? When was the meltdown?
that people are in fact evil.
I think she was melting down way before she got arrested because the whole fake truck repo was before the arrest, right? Am I wrong? Am I misremembering? I'm pretty sure it was. So she was crashing out hard then.
And adults will bold-faced lie on you in a courtroom, in front of a judge, in front of a district attorney, because they simply are jealous of you.
Oh, that Tiffany.
One thing is for sure, I'm going to continue on this path. I'm going to continue with my composure and controlling my emotions no matter what I'm going through. I know half of you, that's not what you want to see. That's not why you follow me. But, you know, that's life.
That's life.
So tomorrow, this case will get dismissed. All of this will be behind me. If it starts to snow, I can just get the hell out of Dodge and I won't have to worry about the snow. Hopefully not. It might not snow. Who knows? I mean, it looks like it's gonna. It's like 70%. So that's usually pretty definite. I don't even know where to start. I guess let's start with Caitlin Gray.
Oh god.
Yeah.
No, okay, I forgot this was Taka too because she was going off about Planet Fitness. Blah 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 blah. No, I'm just skimming through to see if there was anything else about any Brooke lore here. That's just because they wouldn't be their friends, guys. Damn stranger. No, I don't think so.
Afternoon, and pray for me because God knows I need it, and I'm praying for you guys, and y'all be safe out there. Bye, y'all. God, I just went by the Chinese place and they're closed.
Well, then this stream title is a lie. The stream title is Chinese and laundry.
I figured I could run in there and get like a little $4 or $5 plate. I do love that place, you know, the fact that I can do that. You know, regardless of what I eat, it's gonna range from about $5 to $10 per meal. You know, now if I can just
Oh, the filter thing? I think she uses a filter. Sometimes. It's hard to tell.
eat a noodle,
Because her camera's really glitchy, right? So, sometimes it's just pixelated. But I swear I see a filter sometimes.
that's different, but I can't use my stove right now. So, you know, it was 11 degrees this morning. I kind of can't use my stove. It won't even crank up. So, even on the cheap end of getting damn 2 soft tacos from Taco Bell, that's damn $5. 2 of their crispy tater wraps or whatever, the cheesy potato wraps are damn, I think $1.50 a piece. You know? You need 3 of them to fill you up, maybe 2. That's still $3-4 bucks after tax. It's just everything is so outrageous. But Mama used to serve that shit all the time, and now I don't want it. 20 years later, and I still don't want no damn Hershey's barbecue. You know what I mean? My mom and Papa, they used to love that stuff. They'd damn invite me and Mama and the whole family over, and they'd run over there and damn get quart after quart of damn barbecue and quarts of slaw and hush puppies and run it back to the house, and the whole family would eat. I'm burnt out on damn barbecue, man. It's you got to be in the mood, and I like more like brisket, like the pulled brisket or whatever.
Did he? Critter Bones had a problem with you? Better not have.
Like a side of coleslaw. I don't really need all that bread. Oh my.
What happened to Critter Bones? I don't know. I saw him around, like, I want to say a week ago?
God, there's a mailbox.
Maybe, my sense of time is bad. It might have been 2 weeks to a month ago, but I saw him within 2026, I'm pretty sure.
In a row. What happened?
I know that, was it Kill the Hive Mind? Had a problem with Tiffany, I think. Someone with a name like that.
People are so violent. Damn. You know what sucks? Is I had to come back over here to wash clothes. Why am I...
But I didn't ban Critter, if that's what you mean. He didn't do anything bad, and he's part of the lore, so I won't ban anyone unless they do something bad, especially if they're, like, part of the lore.
Keep working. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call and tell them that I don't want to renew my contract for my P.O. box. And then I'm gonna be like, hey, Florida, like, I got my post offices down there. There's actually like 3 right in the local area within like literally 5-6 mile radius. There's like 3 of them right there. So I'm just gonna move my P.O. box down there because I need it close to me anyways.
Not to trust anyone anymore. I think you're behind on the stream, Alice.
So that I can check it more frequently, because I mean, I've checked it every day for the past like 2 weeks, but like if I'm down there, I can't have access to it. Oh my God, let me tell y'all something. So I got multiple fake emails from I don't know what to call them, contracts. It's like people wanting to give me like brands deals, you know, like they want to like have a partnership with me. I don't listen.
Much of the angry man. But for when I turned it to subs only mode.
After some investigation, 2 of them were fake, but I did in fact get my first brands offer. I don't want it. I'm not gonna mess with it, but I did in fact get my first brands deal or whatever, like a partnership. I don't know what to call it. I don't know the difference. What's the difference between a brands deal and a partnership? Is that more like a program where they give you? Never mind. It's complex. I still don't get it, but I don't want
I don't know. I only get offered fake brand deals.
that brands deal because I don't want to deal with anybody. Y'all don't understand. The less people I have to deal with on a daily basis, the happier I am. If I don't see a soul and have to speak to a soul, I am the happiest person you would ever meet. I have 0 interest in like meeting anybody right now and dealing with anything. I don't have time. I have not sat down since I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock. I just can't. But yeah, 2 of them were fake. I found these companies that they were like claiming that they were, and I actually first of all seen if they were even real. One of them was, one of them wasn't. The one that was real, I contacted their actual corporate office. They have like a creator's email, and I emailed and forwarded the email back, and I said, is this you guys? I said, hi, I'm a creator with YouTube, and I'm just wondering if you sent me this email. So when I get my food, I want to check my email to see if I got a reply back. I went through a different email because I have 6. So I went through a different email for my channel, and that's where these contracts, these offers were. And immediately I noticed things, and I was like, this looks fake as shit. Both of them. I'll show them to y'all. I'll show them to you. So one of them says that they want to give me financial aid money.
Oh?
That I don't need. And matter of fact, my FAFSA just got approved, and they gave me
What's FAFSA?
almost $10,000.
What's FAFSA?
So I have money to go to school.
Wait. Is that the school loan? Because I thought it was 6. Oh, does she just have to pay back 6 grand? And she, so she got 10 grand? Hold on. She got 10 grand? Grant, a loan for school. Well, she didn't go to school, so we're like, because I was counting 6 grand against peanut butter and jelly's 13 grand. But if it's 10 grand against the 13 grand, we're looking at like 23K without any YouTube earnings. Bro. Why you watch your channel so much? Why you watch your channel? This is shit. That's why. This is insane. Like, are you fucking kidding me? 10 grand?
In fact, my FAFSA just got approved, and they gave me almost $10,000. So I have money to go to school.
Their stupid little fucking face there. You can just get 10 grand and say you're going to school, and then you're going to go to school? That's crazy. Maybe I should do that.
I have money to go to school.
Go on vacation.
Well, that's not the problem. The problem is how do I pay my bills, wash my ass, wash my clothes? How do I take care of myself every day and do that?
She's just a skeezy little fucking scam artist.
Sure, if I...
Well, she was complaining that she had to pay back $6,000, and that's why I thought it was $6,000. But maybe she got like some kind of, I don't know, low income felony person grant, you know, trying to uplift our society to get these felons in school so they can get a real job or something. So she only has to pay back partially at like 60%. I don't fucking know. Her Pell Grant can be from $500 to $3,000 a semester. Her loans can be from $4,250 to $6,250 per semester. Well, it can only be used for school. She had the money somehow.
I lived in a house, absolutely, it'd be easy breezy. It'd be a 2-step process every single
Because she complained about having to pay it back.
day. But when you live out of a car, you have 30 things to do before you can even open your...
I'm just trying to figure out what part of this is the lie. The amount of money, if it's actually FAFSA or something else. Did Randy just give her $10,000?
your computer and start on your work.
Is she doing all this pretending to go to school so she thinks Randy will watch it and be like, oh yeah, no, my money's going to a good cause? Is this the peanut butter and jelly money?
It is a full-time job living out of
These are the questions going through my head, basically.
your car. Speaking of which, I got trash I need to throw away. I got laundry I need to fucking wash. My back seat looks like my house threw up in it. Yeah, 9,800 and some change, I do believe. And that's because of my foster care past. I was really happy to see those questions because they've asked me about the contributing factors before, and that's why they've given me so much money in the past, was because, you know, my whole family's dead and I don't have any money. So, they had new questions on there on the 2526 FAFSA application. It actually asked you if you were a ward of the state and grew up in foster care. And it asked you 4 separate questions pertaining to that. And I've never answered those questions before. It wasn't on the 2325 FAFSA application last year. So they're giving money to people. They've tweaked the financial aid system to help people who are disproportionately at a disadvantage. And I appreciate that. I said yes to all 4 questions.
Hi, would you be checking in with your African reward points today?
No.
All right, what can we get for you?
Can I just do a chicken quesadilla, or actually no, a cheese quesadilla. A cheese quesadilla, and that'll be it.
Any sauce with that?
Just mild, please.
$5.34 at the window. Thank you.
Jesus fucking Christ. $5.34.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh God, I hope she didn't hear me. $5.34 for it.
Sorry, I was just looking. I was bookmarking something in the background because Brooke not complaining. She was saying that she was getting brand deals. Brand deals offers. It always reminds me that I should be trying to get some kind of fucking sponsorship or something. I found one that might work. That might be like beneficial to society. Well, not society. That's not like just fucking something I don't believe in at all, right? Like I'm not gonna tell you guys to buy something that's stupid. But I don't know. We'll see. I won't even mention them unless like I get it or not.
For a damn tortilla with some cheese on it.
But there's people with like less subs and motion than me that have sponsors, so like I should probably get on that just to make more money.
I rarely eat at Taco Bell. Like rare.
I rarely eat Taco Bell. Okay.
I think we've eaten more at Taco Bell in the past 3 weeks than we have in the past year. Damn, $5. Computer.
Yeah, it just kept going too.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it said, one of the emails said that they were offering me financial aid money, which I found humorous because I have financial aid money. I don't need no scam. And that's what y'all don't understand. Hello. Thank you. I have so many scams that come to that email. Thank you. Thank you. You too. Alright. Damn it. Damn window. Yeah, so this email says, oh, we're with this foundation and we'll give you financial aid money. Contact us at this phone number or something. I can't remember if it was a phone number or email. First of all, you got the wrong one. I don't click on links. I don't click on links. I don't click on links. I don't text or call people from my phone number. Yeah, it will never happen. And actually, if I was interested in the brand deal offered that I've been offered, I would call them from a whole different phone number. Ain't nobody getting my personal line. I finally got people I used to know from my past to stop hitting it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that shit was wild. I laughed. I immediately knew it was fake. I'm not going to tell you how I knew, but I immediately knew it was fake. And then when I went to go see if it was a real organization, it was not. And then the other one that said that they were like a partnership program interested in partnering with me, blah, 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 blah. And once again, I immediately knew it was fake.
Eating Taco Bell, stealing McDonald's Wi-Fi. America. So this woman can be fucking delusional. Literally, America. This wouldn't fly. Most other places, like, what is this?
What in the fuck? Sorry. Excuse me. Have y'all ever seen them fold it that way before? And why is that doing that?
Yeah, McDonald's has the better Wi-Fi. But Taco Bell has the better food, I guess. I don't know.
Where's my comments? What is going on? Yo, where's
Dr.
the
Phil in the
comments?
video run. I don't think she likes Dr. Phil. I think she was shit talking him on the grass one time after she lost her truck. I could be hallucinating that. I could be getting her mixed up. I know Heather Gillespie definitely hates Dr. Phil, but I think Brooke does too. I can't remember.
No. I don't know where the comments are. My phone is like, hold on one second. Yo, I don't know where the comments are. That's so crazy.
You turned them off.
I don't know. I wanted to get on their Wi-Fi so I didn't have any problems. Sometimes my phone be cutting out. Hot. It's hot. Oh man. Is that cheese? Chicken? Oh, it's just cheese.
That's
Where
food.
the hell did the napkins go? Bruh. She gave me 2 napkins and they just freaking abracadabra. Oh, they're on the dash. They abracadabraed the heck up out of here.
All right. I'm sick of this lady. I'm gonna go. I gotta make some food. I gotta cook some flipping food. And I'll probably be back to play video games. Oh wait, no, it's Friday. Yeah, I should do something with Heather Gillespie. Let me see what I can cook up. I know she did. Let me just check the amount of streams so I can get a guesstimate here. What was some Heather Gillespie things that people were asking, like throwback things, if you guys remember? Real quick. Just fire them off. Right now, I'll like pull this other thing up before I go. So this week there's only not even 5 minutes, like maybe 6 minutes. And nobody suggests anything. Yeah, I'll see what I can scrape up. I should probably try to finish more of the music video. I don't know, man. I kind of just want to play video games, but I'll see what I can do. I'll try to do a Feral Friday because we didn't do one last week. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Tools for now.